this for months. It feels like a lifetime.
Lost my family back in the city. You know, I never thought I'd see the day.
Lost my wife. And my kids. It's messed up, man.
Answer didn't make it. He got torn apart right in front of me. We need a new plan. We need to get someplace with supplies, and we need to get someplace we can fortify away from all this.
Came across this couple, a guy named Rick and his friend Michonne. She was a real badass. And I'm telling you, they're not just scraping by, they are out there surviving. They are doing it. I think we gotta try to link up with them.
Do you remember where?
A few days walk west of here, I think.
Yeah, I like that plan. You know, we meet up with them. They've got to have, they've got to have a community. Food, water, radios, transportation. They've got to have something if they're surviving like that.
Yeah, I hear a lot of people been making their way towards the Midwest.
I hear Nebraska's nice.
All right, folks, what's going on? Can you hear us? Want to make sure
us, folks? Can you hear us?
Our audio.
Can you hear us? I hope so. Can you dig it?
Making sure our audio is A-OK before we get started here. And
Yeah, while we're waiting for, because we're on like a 20-second delay, folks. While we're waiting,
Folks. You always say folks.
the Learning Tree, Chris Jericho.
Jeez.
learning tree. Told you people love the learning tree.
Well, it's because he's the wizard.
Coming in, see if they can hear us. Yes, we can hear
All
you.
right, audio is good.
Hey yo, this is so fun. Thanks. Haven't seen Spirited Away.
Can we hear him?
yet.
So if it looks like
Audio's good?
Audio's
good, yes,
So-
sir.
Audio's
Well,
all good.
Somebody call the doctor because Bad Medicine's back. Over there's Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, glad to see you tonight.
What do you want to talk about?
Yeah.
Hand it on over. All
what
right.
do you
Is there
want to talk
anything on
about?
your minds?
Okay.
No, let's let some folks kind of say
Let us-
hi here.
Let us know where you're checking in from. How about that?
That's
Oh,
always
and
fun.
shout out to the moderators as
Yeah,
always.
Mia,
Mia,
Alyssa.
Maya, howdy.
Oh, Maya.
How you doing, Maya? One of our moderators.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you very much for your awesome joining tonight. And of course, all of you, welcome here. From Mexico, Idaho, Kenya.
Right.
It's almost 4 a.m. in Norway.
That's amazing.
It's the GT5.
Normandy, yep. Oh,
Eventually.
They did the
Eventually when they
did
get to
the
it.
thing.
They did the thing. They did the thing.
you wouldn't believe how much easier this live stream went up compared to some of our other ones. So I think
Well,
we're
it's because we
getting
don't
there.
have all the extra BS we got to worry about.
This one was
worrying
like
about
quick and
video
easy.
games and all kinds of
right.
audio and stuff like that.
San
Checking in
Antonio.
from Appleton, Wisconsin.
Home of Shawn Michaels.
Is that the first thing you think of when you think of San Antonio?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's everybody.
Pretty much.
I think
What
it's
about the Riverwalk or
Sweet
the
Chin
Alamo?
music.
All right.
What about David Robinson? Much love from Saturn.
I don't know who he is.
David Robinson.
No, I know the Admiral.
Man, this doesn't look like it's a slow 60 seconds on the
Oh,
chat.
wow.
Beaver Dam, shout out.
Hey,
Beaver
there you
Dam,
go.
look at
All
that.
right.
Toronto, Argentina, Oilers, Arizona. Sarah Hughes checking in from Milwaukee.
Milwaukee.
Tijuana, Mexico. I was there.
Wow.
2013,
Milwaukee.
I was in Tijuana.
Colorado, Montreal.
Beaver Dam, they canceled
Jakarta?
flat track
Lily
races
Oak
there
from
last
Canada.
weekend.
Madison.
349 in Sweden.
Madtown.
Jeez, Madtown. Northwestern
Right.
Ontario, Florida.
Almost not in Northwest Indiana.
Yeah, yes, folks. Godzilla Minus
Godzilla
One is coming
is
eventually.
coming.
Eventually.
All right.
Brazil, Virginia, Albuquerque,
Albuquerque.
Saudi Arabia.
Hey, Saudi Arabia, did you check out
Zealand.
the WWE there in your neck of the woods there recently?
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Probably from England, Dallas, Texas.
They always go all out
Pretty
with
cool.
fireworks on those.
Oh, yeah. Title Town, USA. Love it.
Yeah, I guess we could.
All right.
Let's talk
So,
it
all right,
out.
so we're gonna get rolling. So,
Jupiter.
a minute back, everybody on Patreon. Of course, if you're over on our Patreon, we do polls and stuff like that. Had recommended that we watch Spirited Away, a highly acclimated Japanese anime film. Of course, we aim to please. So it was put on the docket. We watched it. Long story short, we didn't love it. We watched the version that was in Japanese, so it was it was vastly different from the other types of animation that we've watched, even traditional anime. You guys know we're watching Attack on Titan, obviously very different anime, but we absolutely love that. So we've always been pretty transparent about whether we like films or not, everything in between. A lot of the times on the channel, our reactions and reviews have paralleled with the general audience consensus, sometimes not, and we've never really shied away from that. That's not really why we're jumping on tonight, and if in the interest of transparency, I asked these guys when we came to the studio tonight, and I asked Diamond Dave, are we good if we jump on live? They said, cool. I said, okay, good, because this is about me wanting to look. I'll just say it flat out. Apologize. I know some people are like, "Oh, you don't need to apologize." I absolutely do, and here's why. I am not going to apologize for not liking the film because I didn't like it. Now I will say that I did go back in my own time and watch it in English, and I still didn't love it. But I wish we would have watched it in English the first time because it is a vastly, vastly different experience watching it in English. And as some people had said, the studio gets great voice actors. So when I was watching in English, I was able to watch what was going on, watch the film. Because it is so dialogue heavy, I will say that when we watched it, it was, we're reading the entire time. So being able to appreciate the animation was something that I was able to definitely do more during the English version. So, but the reason for the live tonight is, again, I've seen the comments on Patreon, and we went back and forth on the channel with how to handle that. And we're like, we'll see. We'll see what happens when it goes up on YouTube. And if you miss the video, basically at the end, I went on one of my rants. Anybody who knows me from the channel knows that I do that from time to time. Anybody who knows me in my personal life, you've actually probably seen a lot broader and a lot more passionate rants than the YouTube channel's seen. So for the people who are on here from Appleton or whatever who know me, they're like, yeah, that sounds like him. Part of my rant went beyond not liking the film, and I started throwing some stones at people who did like the film and said some rude things, and that's why I'm on the live tonight. Like, look, guys, we've built this channel over the last couple of years, trying to be real positive, it's like, and that's kind of my thing. Like, oh, let's watch these animated films, let's watch these movies, try to find lessons and stuff. And yes, I go on rants from time to time, but look, at the end of the day, like, you don't start throwing, hurling rocks at people who didn't like the same thing as you do. And I discussed with these guys, like, hey, an apology's in order, right? Like, I'm not above, coming on here and apologizing. And we live in a world today where everybody wants everybody to apologize for stuff. And it kind of becomes this cliche thing where somebody's got to go online and apologize. Right. But look, at the end of the day, if it's warranted, then you do it. And it was warranted. And, these guys were like, hey, whatever you want to do, Oak, we're behind you. Like I said, I know that, coming into the studio tonight and doing a live wasn't on the docket. So appreciate these guys being here with me and saying it's cool. But like, it's just not what I want to do on this channel, right? Like, I don't want to be the guy coming on here and having people watch, especially if this is your first time watching the channel. And I was thinking about that too. I'm like, well, the people have seen these movies before. They know I'm positive. They tried to find meanings. And it sinks in like, well, what if somebody hasn't seen the channel before and they oh my God, these reactors at Spirited Away, we love it. And they were like, look at this meathead with his backward hat on.
Right.
And yes, I know my shirts are too tight. That's kind of an ongoing thing.
He asked for him that way.
But yeah, they're all a little snug.
Slim fit.
but it's like Euro fit. But like that's just not who I want to be, guys. And it's not a matter of who I want to be on the channel. It's anybody who knows me outside the channel knows that that's how I am also. And it's like I you know, when we started this channel, honestly, we got some interesting feedback, and people were like, oh, you know, kind of the three, you know, no offense to Diamond Dave, but the three of us, a little broader statue gentlemen, like, you know, middle-aged, these guys are, you know, going to kind of be bullies or whatever. And we've worked very hard to kind of push that stereotype to the side. And as a former competitive bodybuilder, the bully thing is something we deal with a lot. Unfairly, look, we all know some meatheads who you know, kind of they are the stereotype, but I try not to be that. And so that's why I wanted to come on here tonight.
And I think it's important to note, just because some of the folks coming in the chat, you're not apologizing for not liking the movie. We discussed that. It's the way things kind of got a little personal towards the end. And I'm only saying that just because I want people who are just jumping in to kind of be aware of where this is coming from and what the purpose of, because there's been a handful of comments. So again, not to cut you off, but it was for the rant at the end. And of course, I don't want to speak.
And it's and that's what it was. Like, look, and that's the thing, is a lot of people are like, well, you guys don't need to apologize. Well, the movie didn't hit for us, and I will say that we went in like we don't know, and a lot.
I was genuinely shocked that it didn't hit, because when we were reading the Wikipedia, everybody's saying how great it was.
Steven Spielberg said it was like one of the greatest animated films of all time.
For all the folks that are joining, it's kind of important to highlight here what we're trying to do. We're not apologizing for not liking the movie.
Right.
They thought the movie was awful, right? What he's apologizing for is some words that were said towards the end. There's so many comments that come in on Patreon and other platforms. We get the one time in the review and then maybe try to acknowledge some comments, right? But there's just too many to acknowledge. So Dave thought it would be a good thing to at least come on here and try to talk to some of those through the lens here to them if they ever do see this. That's kind of where we're at if you're just joining, or if you have the opinion that we shouldn't, or Dave shouldn't apologize.
Yeah,
that's kind of why he's apologizing. Just kind of rehashing.
You know what?
People kind of join.
And some things is, look, I've gone on my rants. It's funny because if you watch the end of it, Answer kind of was like, Answer has, these guys have all seen these rants, and like I said, they've seen unfiltered versions that have never gone on any sort of YouTube channel. And it was, if you look back now, and Answer was like, okay,
yeah,
he knew what direction that was going. And so Answer was like, oh, okay, that's enough. He probably, like, if Answer probably should have wrote me in a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Dave is right. It's, look, this isn't about, and people were really honest, and I see somebody had just made the comment like, hey, look, it's not about not liking it, it's about where you went. And so look, basically, if you didn't watch the video, I just said that it was sporadic animation. I didn't like the artwork, and I compared it to abstract art. And, you know, people going to a museum and looking at abstract art and kind of, you know, I use the word pretentious, which I think was a shitty word to use. And I compared the movie to abstract art, where sometimes people look at it and they just say they like it because everybody else says they likes it and they like it, and they don't really know what they're looking at. But again, another thing going into it, I'll be perfectly honest, and this is an interesting thing because the YouTube comments were kind of split on this. A bunch of people were kind of like, well, these guys, they don't know, you know, Japanese lore and stuff like that. And we're kind of, you know, angry about it. And a lot of people were like, well, you know, if you don't know Japanese lore, this film may be a little bit difficult to follow along with. And I don't, there's not any, you know, point in my life where I've really been exposed to it. So, that's somebody saying, look, okay, again, it's important to me that I did this, okay, and here's why. It's not, look, guys, this isn't about apologizing for not liking the film. That's not what this is about.
A lot of movies we have.
I'm not apologizing for not liking the film. Look, I gave Chris Hemsworth, one of my favorite actors of all time, a really bad score for Love and Thunder, and it hurt my
chagrin.
It hurt me.
Well, and even the first Harry Potter, you said it was terrible, but you didn't necessarily insult those who liked it. And again, that's what this is about.
So that's where it's at. Like, look, guys, and look, there was some people who were just like, some interesting messages about me being an asshole and stuff like that, which you know what, I'm not bothered by, is fair. But there was a lot of people who did kind of like, hey, look, here's why it bothered, and especially the people who are like, this is so out of character for somebody who's always preaching positivity, preaching supporting, preaching being positive, and then he comes out and says, if you like this, you're pretentious. And it was like, look, there's no way to dance around it other than I just went on one of my rants, and that's where it's at. So again, I just wanted to come on here and just say, like, look, that's not the kind of like, it's not the kind of like community we want to foster here at Bad Medicine. And the concern for those of you who have watched the channel for a long time, I know you guys know, like, okay, he goes on rants once in a while. Most of the stuff is positive, but again, we wanted to consider the people who were catching this for the first time and like, wow, these guys got 290,000 subscribers and they're assholes. Or not even they, like me. But somebody says they blame the editor. Thanks, guys.
I could have taken it out, right? But there's subjectiveness. The comments all over on the cut and here and over on Patreon. There's a really good amount that just, all right, whatever, chalk it up to they didn't get it and we're moving on. Yeah. There's a good amount though that also took personal. Took it personally of what he said. Now, me as the editor, of course, I could have edited it out, but I was like, this is kind of a 50-50 thing. I don't know. Maybe we should keep it in and just let people kind of go from there. So that's kind of where my thought process was. So for whoever said that, that's for you.
Yeah.
To give you some insight.
I mean,
Jesus.
I've had some super chats.
Did you want to do the super chats?
No, yeah, we got to acknowledge.
Well, yeah, we're going to acknowledge them. Sorry for the
Yeah.
2 super stickers that came through. I'll find you and acknowledge your name here.
We'll acknowledge.
We'll let Oak finish first, and then if there's any super chats, we'll come back and chat those out.
All right.
We'll let Oak kind of finish, and then we'll come back if that's all right with all you folks.
Yeah. So, in any rate, I'm trying to read these comments. Wow, there's a lot of people in here right now. So I do appreciate the support, and it's not even appreciating the support. My position in media over the course of the last decade or so, and then of course more recently on this channel over the last couple of years, I've been kind of publicly out there for criticisms and stuff about did Oak say he didn't like horses? Jeez, no. for criticisms, for opinions and stuff like that. And look, there's been a few times
seen him on Donkey,
outside of the channel where I've had to step back and say, okay, like, got a little worked up, got a little passionate, and that's where I'm at. So again, like we didn't love the film, but that's not really an excuse just to say that people, hey, blah blah blah, and I don't know. I honestly, like, the word pretentious is a tough word for me to use, and I think, and it's interesting that the look I got from Answer, because these guys have heard my wine tasting and art rants before.
Yes.
So here I'll just give you, without going too deep into it. So when I was younger, I dated a girl who was a wine sales rep. Nice girl. And I got brought into a couple wine tastings. And look, Oak in my early 20s, if you think I'm a meathead now, you should have seen me then. They probably tried kicking me out for not wearing sleeves or something. But you go to these wine tastings, and I was just like, can I just get a vodka tonic or some Jack Daniels or something? And everybody's whatever, and you feel like people are looking down on you or whatever. And I know that doesn't relate to like this movie at all, but it's just like when I think of like pretentious, like sometimes I end up getting like worked up and stuff like that with abstract art. What's going on? But people are like, what?
No, I was reacting to cancel the editor.
Yeah, cancel the editor.
Come on, Jason, what did I do?
So
my words.
But so and the reason I bring that up is because, like, when I think, oh, something might be pretentious, then it like downward spirals for me between my ex, who was a wine sales rep, and getting invited to some art museums where, like, but so that really probably didn't have anything to do with the movie. I just spiraled out of control. But I appreciate everybody coming in here. What did the editor do? The editor didn't.
Well, Jason, I don't know. He might have been joking, maybe not. Who knows? But he was saying cancel the editor. But I think for now, folks, we're gonna leave it up for the most part. Because again, this is kind of the bounce back, or we may just take it down. It may be one of the, we don't know yet.
Or we might not have a choice.
Or we might not have a choice.
It might get taken down for us.
It actually might get taken down for us, because I think there's a handful of you that understand how this goes with Studio Genovi.
Down with the editor.
I'm just going to call it Studio G.
Yeah.
A lot of folks reacted to their projects, and they like to wait to accumulate a couple projects on the old YouTube channels.
Yep.
And then they 3-strike you, and then you have to fight for about 2 weeks or so to get your channel back if you have the time to fight back for it. So there might be a chance that Studio G just takes it down. But for now, we're going to leave it up. And, maybe we pin this video link so folks who are going to have issue with it, they can at least see this part of it. And then we just move on and kind of go from there, folks. But
pretentious is a trigger, Dante. I think that was the word that I used that got the most people. And I'm not like I don't think anybody is soft or anything for getting mad at that word, because it's like, honestly, like hey, I like this. Don't just like, it's cool if you say you don't like it, but just don't call me that for liking it. And I do understand, like, this movie resonates a lot for people's childhood, and like I was like, man, if somebody talks trash about the Never-Ending Story, I think I take that personally too. Like, not everybody loves it, but so again, just to reiterate, we didn't love it, and this wasn't a pressure thing. It wasn't like, guys,
no, I think it's
we
something
gotta
that
go.
we've built up a reputation, I think, and a lot of people appreciate that we kind of break the mold, that we very often step out of our comfort box and watch a lot of things that we wouldn't typically watch. So, and I think a lot of people respect that. We just wanted to let you folks know that a lot of that stuff is still coming. We will continue to do that sort of thing, and just kind of wanted to set the record straight a little bit.
Yeah, as far as the actual movie, I know there was a lot of people that thought you overthink it. Well, me and overthinking, that's kind of goes hand in hand. Again, if you're just starting in, I've seen some people saying you should have watched it in English. I did go back and watch it in English afterwards. I'm not going to say that I loved it, but it was a vastly, vastly different experience watching it in English. Vastly different, and I was actually very impressed with the voice actors that they got. So
yeah, I thought I saw they had like some big guns in there. At least one was Michael Chiklis. I think
was really good. And the one thing, especially with a movie, and I think moving forward, this is something we can take into consideration. Although I have to be honest, like with watching Attack on Titan, it's almost cool watching the dubbed version. But Dave, wasn't there a lot of back and forth on Patreon and stuff? Which version of Attack on Titan we should watch, the dubbed or the?
I mean, that conversation's still going on, even on the Patreon, YouTube members, and in YouTube. Mm-hmm. That I think any anime fan will know that debate will be going on forever. So
yeah, but it was a vastly different experience watching it in English. So I think moving forward, we'll probably do that. And it's like, honestly, so we're here in the studio, we're watching on a relatively large monitor, but it's like we're looking at the bottom of the screen, reading the text the whole time during the animated film. So when stuff's going on, I'm not laughing. I hear Diamond Dave laughing.
Some of these comments are, you guys are making some funny things happen in the comments, but not to drag on about making excuses about that, or subtitles, pictures, whatever. Folks, I'm just going to be real here too. If you are mad and you unsubbed and don't ever want to watch Bad Medicine again, good on you. If you are kind of like, hey, it happens, cool, we're moving on, that's awesome. We're here for it too. It just again, it happened. Yeah. So now again, we just want, if you're just joining, just doing it one more time, talk to you all, because we get one take on that. And then it's maybe a couple comments. So now we're coming back to all those comments to at least talk about it. And then we're going to move on from it.
Yep. Yeah, like I said, entertainment's subjective. And I think going forward, maybe the answer and myself, and well, quite honestly, all of us will obviously keep ourselves in line and be considerate of those who might really love something. But I didn't.
Unless it's Twilight, all right? Because if it's Twilight, I was gonna
by that. Watching Twilight, the first one with a bunch of guys sitting together is the most fun you'll have.
But the movie itself was hot.
And honestly, the live action of Avatar was kind of fun to watch too. In that,
just because you could just see the pain on my face I was going through the whole time.
Earthbending.
Yeah, watch this rock go really fast.
Wait, stop moving. I'm still.
And folks, yes, the honest reactions will still come. It's just
Yes.
maybe next time the analogies
Right.
Yeah, that's
may
all.
need to be a little bit better.
Look, I'm not. Yeah, that's.
We'll try not
that's
to
the
insult
thing.
the fans of what it comes down.
Hey,
to.
use that word. We likely twins.
Somebody said free.
Well,
Somebody said free oak.
Yeah.
Look,
Dave will try not to insult.
If we
anyone.
don't like a film, we're going to say that we
Yeah.
didn't like a film.
And we've
If we
said it.
disagree with critics, either way, whether we thought, look, there's movies that we watched that have got rated really low, where I'm like 5 for me. It's not about that. It was about me just going from here, I didn't like the movie, to if you liked it, you're pretentious. And there was it's uncalled for, and it's just not the type of community that we want here on the channel.
Yep.
Especially given the general vibe we like putting out here for the stuff that we watch.
Hey, Whitney Miller, great comments.
Ah.
I know, and it's funny too. Oak's trying to take a serious tone,
Yeah.
but some of you in the comments are making
These
us
are-
laugh.
I know. It's
Yeah.
like
So apologies. Trying to keep a serious tone
Yeah.
for y'all, but sometimes it's just hard to keep a serious tone when Oak's keeping the serious tone and you guys are hurling out home run jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I saw a comment about Saltburn. My comments on Saltburn, are what they are.
Yeah. Well, that's a good analogy.
Same with, Saltburn was just not for me.
Yeah, I didn't
So-
like Saltburn at all, and but again, we didn't say, "Hey, if you like Saltburn, you're pretentious." And I think that's what set a lot of folks
Yeah.
off, and that's what we want to
Right.
get ahead.
Yeah.
Of. Dave
All right,
wanted to get
folks,
ahead of
we are now.
Who's the most handsome out of all of you?
Hey, seriously, I can't believe we got 1,000 people on here for just randomly let's put up
popping
a
on
quick
here, yeah.
live. So thank you all for being here. Whether you hate us, whether you love us, whether you don't know what's going on, whether you know what's going on, we appreciate you all.
Yep.
So now we're going to jump into the super chats quick. So Maya, first, Dennis, thank you for the super sticker. Maya, thank you for your $2 super chat, sending good vibes. We appreciate it, Maya. Adriana, I didn't watch the movie, but appreciate you taking accountability, Oak. Much love.
Yeah, and like I said, we live in a culture today where it's like, you have to apologize for this, you have to apologize for that, you have to apologize for this. And look, I'm not going to speak for those guys. I don't ever want to get into that where every thought that I have that's different from somebody else, I have to start apologizing for. But when I'm in the wrong and I insult somebody, like you just got to own it, and that's it's that simple. There's a difference between I didn't like it versus if you liked it, and I said it, and I'm yeah.
Yeah.
Like Bill Burr said, if you're being a dickhead, you apologize.
That's it. That's it.
That's
right
what it
there.
is.
Hella
Plain and
good,
simple.
hella goddess. All good, Oak. Go buy yourself a coffee and have a chill afternoon, mate. We love you all regardless. I hope I said mate correctly.
Cheers, mate.
for you.
Mate.
Benology. I hope I got that right. Oak.
Nice name.
I appreciate you being honest about how you felt. It definitely was not a great starter anime film, but either way, love you guys. Thank you, Benology.
Some people had commented that from this studio that this may have been one of, I guess you could say, the more advanced and advanced. Maybe that's not the right term. Drastically different than what we watched, and there was a couple other films. Princess Mononoke is one that's been recommended heavily, and maybe like eased us into it. I guess, look, if you don't know about Japanese lore, which I don't, these are a little they're a little bit difficult. But and in an English version, for me that was the biggest difference between watching the two, was like I could kind of immerse myself more in the film.
Alrighty, we got Lou HDZ. Oak, it's fine. All of us, all of you are still awesome and sexy, especially Mason Quinn. Cheers from Mexico.
All right.
He certainly has the most hair
Thank
out
you.
of all of
Well,
us.
Mexico is mighty warm this time of year.
I don't know, can we say sexy on YouTube without getting...
We should.
Oh, jeez, of course.
Sure.
All right.
Checo got re-signed too.
Taylor Rolig. I hope I said your last name right. Hey guys, Absolutely love your channel and Spirited Away. Hope this doesn't scare you from doing Studio G entirely. I appreciate your dedication to honesty. So I kind of want to highlight here, folks, again, if you're just joining, Studio G is notorious for taking down stuff. There's a chance that gets taken down. So if you do see it gone, it's probably that.
Yeah, probably
or
a
it just got
copyright.
too ugly, because the comments now are kind of getting crossfires. So the comments are kind of going a little crazy in there too. Understandable. Somewhat. Not really, though. Somewhat. But with Studio G, we will take our time going back to some of those movies because, again, they like to rack up, copyrights and then strike your channel, and then it's gone, and then you have to fight for a decent amount of time. And we all know YouTube never responds to anybody. You have to go through 18 different things to get somebody, and it's just a mess. So thank you very much, Taylor. Long-winded. I'm shutting up now. Next super chat.
Well, till the next one.
Puppet Master, thank you very much for your super. Unrelated comment. Just wondering now that you all have finished the Fallout show, when will you guys be playing Fallout, and will it be all four of you playing at once like you do our Red Dead? So, folks, with the Fallout game, I'll be a 50-50. It's just depending on when we do schedule it out, but I hope it lands in the right spot so I am there. But regardless, if I'm not able to be there, it's for sure these three that are going to rock and roll on it. I really want to experience the game after the show, because a lot of you, we've had some great conversations back and forth on Patreon, YouTube members, and here on YouTube about the game and the show. So I'm really looking forward to it.
All right.
No, okay.
Oh,
I thought,
I didn't.
Because we're all excited to play it.
And again, I'm pumped for Fallout. My video game skill has been slowly improving, depending on the game. So yeah, this might be another fun one where some of you maybe get a little frustrated with my level of skill in Fallout. But again, this channel is the first time I picked up a controller in about 25 years, so I'm sure it's like riding a bike, right? Right?
Yeah.
Right. Thank you again for the super, Puppet Master. Dead Fish 45 Films. Studio G films are not normally targeted for Western audience, so it's completely understandable. Maybe check out something like Redline 2009. Something we can throw on the list. Andrew, you want to write that down?
Red line.
Yep. Thank you very much for the super. All right, Dobby Sock is back. I remember Dobby Sock.
Hey!
I remember Dobby Sock.
Right.
Different elves like different socks, after all. Appreciate
You're not wrong there.
Appreciate having the Dragon Balls to be authentic, even knowing the heat you might get. Much love. Well, Dobby, thank you very much. Again, we thought it was important if our Patreon and YouTube members saw it, that it at least got to YouTube, and then, some can say it was a mistake, some cannot. So I guess we live and learn on that one.
That's right.
Thank you again, Dobby Sock. BK Club. Just wanted to say thanks. Thank you again for the super chat, BK.
Hey,
just wanted to say thanks for all the entertainment. Appreciate you guys and all the thoughtfulness and acceptance you have showed to people. Happy Pride. Thank you, BK Club, for your super.
Yeah, thank you.
We appreciate that.
Happy Pride, too.
Brianna, with the super. To each their own. That's why I love this channel. You are honest with your reactions. Love you all. Thank you so much for your super.
Yeah, I mean, that's always been real important to us is to be honest, whether we like a movie or not, to be honest with all of you, because if we didn't, well, then what's the point, right? If we just say, oh, yeah, it was awesome, loved it, there's no real point in that. So I think we take pride in not only if we didn't like something, we try to give a reason why. To answer chagrin about how I feel about some of the Marvel movies, I always try to justify it.
Just one in particular, Thor.
Folks, Mr. Flicks, Brian, shout out. I don't know if you're still here, but Brian, if you're here, folks, if you haven't, go check out Mr. Flicks' YouTube reaction channels. He's also got a gaming channel and his TV channel. Go check him out. He's a great guy. He'll be back on our channel as we're going to be doing some collaborations with Brian. So holler at your boy one time. He has a
Got that worked in.
Mr. Flicks sends us a super chat. My guys, always stay true to yourself. Thank you very much, B.
Yeah.
I'll be talking to you probably after this soon here.
Absolutely.
Charlotte Rose with a super chat. So many influencers, public figures don't show nearly as much introspection as you, Oak. It's greatly appreciated as always. Don't stop trying new things, guys.
Oh, we're
Absolutely.
We're not going to
Charlotte
stop
Rose.
new things.
Yeah, I think that, that's kind of a big thing for the channel is, and we've actually, if you've watched the channel for an extended period of time, we've actually kind of found a niche in that, right? Like we watch all the popular movies and shows that come out, but we've done well with shows where we are the opposite of the target demographic. One, it's fun, but I think people like seeing kind of an outside point of view. So
How much did we laugh during Mean Girls? I mean,
Trying-
like, it never
Yeah.
stopped.
Well, God.
Girls.
Mean
is
Girls,
awesome.
10 Things I Hate About You.
the hardest, I think the hardest I've laughed at any film is
Lick your collar.
the 10 Things I Hate About You thing.
For the
Yeah.
why does he wear that? Is that
yeah.
to stop him from licking his stitches?
Yeah,
Me, it's
not
the 8
collar
ball that he
stitches.
just picks up the 8 ball right off the pool
Yeah,
table.
but so that being said, yeah, watching things that are new for us and kind of outside of again what would normally be the target type of movie for us guys is something that we always want to continue to do.
All right. Thank you for your super, Charlotte. Sendrine416. I probably butchered that. Apologies. Thank you for your hard work. We understand. Can't wait for your Silver Linings Playbook reaction.
Oh.
Love from Montreal.
I'm
Shout
looking
out to you, Canada.
Looking forward to that one too.
Yeah, I'm looking forward
I
to that
haven't
one.
seen it, so I'm looking
I
forward
hope
to
I'm
it.
there for that one. I want to see that one.
Oh, the same thing.
She's the man. Yeah.
All right, some movies. Clock forward. Thank you for the super. I Spirited Away, and I still love your reactions. Not everyone is going to look or going to love the same movie, and that's definitely okay. Either way, I love your honesty.
Yep, and again, I don't know if you wanted to clarify, Oak, on that, but again, it wasn't about not liking
It wasn't.
the movie.
So if you just
It's
jumped
about
in,
the
and for
fans.
those of you who have been here since the start, I know this has been repeated a few times, and I appreciate it. But it is for the people who are jumping in now and kind of curious as to what's going on, and saying, "No, it's your opinion." That's what you're going to get. I'm going to continue to be transparent, but if you didn't see the reaction at the end, I got worked up, went on a rant, and I said, if you liked the movie, that.
Well, it's there. You don't need to.
Yeah. Anyhow, it's not about my opinion about the movie. It's what I said about people who enjoy it. So,
All right. Manny D, thank you for the super. We appreciate a man who can address the misstep to Oak and all the Bad Medicine crew, also taking this time to recommend My Hero Academia. That is on the list, folks. So the way it's going to work is we're just doing AOT right now, and then eventually there will be a poll with many other animes to be following AOT on that. So when that time comes, we'll definitely be getting a new one in after AOT concludes, which, by the way, phenomenal recommendation for AOT, folks.
I was so happy when I saw there was 93 episodes, and I was just like, yes.
Yes, I know, especially
more
now.
story, yeah.
Renegade Ren, thank you for the super. If interested, Cinema Therapy does a great breakdown.
I've seen a couple of Cinema Therapy's videos, and I think they are phenomenal. So that might be something good for me to go do, to watch it, just to help get a better understanding of it. But I absolutely love the crew over at Cinema Therapy.
Their channel's great. And by the way, I mean, you probably already know, they're doing a movie or something like that. I highly recommend checking out their thing on their Patreon, because that's pretty cool stuff they're doing over there. All right. Dobby Sock is back.
Hey,
Pretty sure Spielberg called Twilight the best movie of all time.
I'm sure he. I'm sure he did that.
He probably did.
Oh yeah, and yeah.
I just think he's lost it, guys. I don't know what happened.
He
He's
passed
losing
on
it.
Jaws 4 too. I'm sure.
All right. Yeah. All right. Patricia, thank you for the super. I've been with you guys since the beginning. Spirit Away is my favorite, and I'm still with you guys. Yes, you're all still my faves as well. Thank you
Hey,
very
thank
much.
you.
Nice.
Heart.
Thank
heart
you.
Thing.
I
Heart
love
thing.
you
There we go.
too.
Heart thing. Thank you very much, Patricia. Ashley Johnson with a super sticker. Thank you very much. Rex_M. Please, how do you get the fonts for each movie title for the thumbnails? I need to know. This is the utmost of importance to me.
Okay, so I do a lot of the. Oh, Dave does
Wait.
the thumbnails.
On the
Backdrops
thumbnails
or the thumbnails.
So if I'm going to
the
take, we'll
thumbnails.
take it for what it is here.
Sorry. Yeah.
So for thumbnails, I just easily look up the movie.
Nerds.
I just look up the movie and then put logo PNG. So if it's Venom, I'll put Venom logo PNG and pray. That's all I do.
So if you were referencing the backdrops that we use, where a lot of times I'll use essentially what I do is I do a wallpaper from the film, but I'll honestly go and Google the font for the movie poster. So if it's like Blade movie poster font, a lot of times it's a free download for those fonts. If not, there's an app called What the Font. And if you take a picture of a movie font, you can actually upload a picture and it'll give you very similar fonts. And then I use Canva Pro for a lot of other graphic work that I do. I use some Photoshop, but mostly Canva Pro in the interest of how easy it is. But so I'll just upload it right into Canva Pro. There's a very small handful of fonts that it's not licensed with Canva Pro, but on just type it in Google the font for the movie poster. And that's usually where I get most of the actual fonts from, where you can type your own letters in the movie fonts.
Thanks, Rex, for the super. Our boy B's back, Mr. Flicks. Again, check out his YouTube channel, Mr. Flicks.
That's right.
My only complaint is y'all didn't watch it without me. I don't know. I smell an RKO coming.
Out of nowhere.
Love you, man. Hey, B, we love you too. We'll be talking to you soon. We'll get you back on the channel, buddy. Again, go check out his channel, Mr. Flicks. All right, who, what, when, and... It's where it stops right there is at and. Thank you for the super. Love to watch your reactions and gameplays. Lots of support. Still love you guys regardless.
All right.
We appreciate it. We
thank you.
appreciate
I know that some of the gameplays might have started out a little bit dicey, but thanks for hanging
dicey.
with us.
Practice.
And
that's right.
I want
We're
to give a
talking-
shout out to was it Ben Young, right? That did the compilation.
Rob Young.
Or
Rob.
yeah, if you
Rob
guys
Young.
get a chance, check out
I gotta
Why
share.
you,
Rob, I'm
NG?
sorry if you're watching this. I got to share your 2 compilations that you have up. So we'll
Of
get that
all
out
our
there.
best fails,
Yeah, Rob
they
Young
are amazing.
made an awesome compilation of our fails of Red Dead Redemption 2, and it's outstanding.
Hurt Arch.
All right. Thank you again for the super. Frankie D for the last episodes. All right. Hold on. I'm going to read this first. Okay. For the last episodes of AOT, you should do a live stream of a watch along. I'd be there for sure. I'm probably going to say there's a 3% chance of that happening. But we will definitely consider it. But just know the odds are not in that favor. But I do appreciate the suggestion. Thank you again, Frankie D. Spaghetti Noodle. What show that you're currently watching are you most excited about continuing or most invested in?
Oh gosh, for me in terms of a show, it's got to be Attack on Titan for sure. I mean, that's the
be-all,
that one's
end-all.
got me sucked in, and only because I know how much story there is yet to tell. Shogun was very enjoyable, but we kind of knew it was a limited run series, at least until they announced season 2 and 3. But with AOT, it's like it's all there just waiting for me to dive into, and the story is so compelling.
I thought maybe you'd say The Boys, because season 4 is
Well, that's
coming up.
but we're not watching that now, I guess is how I took it.
That we're currently watching.
Currently, the question
only
was
currently? Well, then I guess it's Attack on Titan.
Yeah, it's Attack on Titan for me, easy. I mean, I've had no idea what to expect going in, and it is such an awesome show, and it's layers upon layers upon layers, and slowly getting some answers.
Shout out to our mods, by the way, Maya and Letha. Appreciate you being here. Hey, Rob, I see you just did it, but we'll eventually get to it. Oh, yeah, that'll be a fun one to read again. All right,
Right in the water.
Thank you, Spaghetti. Well, I got to answer it too. For me, currently, right now, the shows that we're doing, it would be Attack on Titan, just because the story and the characters are so rich right now that I am dying to do more. But I also am like a lot of you. I actually don't want it to end, but it ended, right? So right now, AOT for me. Ashley Johnson, thank you for the super chat here. Would you consider watching Full Metal Alchemist? It is a great anime. I probably said that wrong. That is on the list.
Yeah, Full Metal Alchemist. We've had a lot of recommendations for that. That's one I know about it, but don't know what it's about. I just know the name because it's a very unique name. That's something you kind of remember that. Along with Cowboy Bebop, I'm kind of familiar with a little bit. I know it's the Ragtag Crew, but nothing beyond that. Another one that
Somebody had
interested in.
commented, I know it's on a super chat, somebody had commented, Oak, I hope Diamond Dave and Quinn and Answer didn't tag up on you and tell you
I was
you
going to
needed
mention that, yeah.
make an apology. Look, they absolutely didn't. And I came to the studio tonight and I said, look, guys, I feel like a dick. Can we do something? I said to Dave, let me, I kind of wrote something up after the YouTube apology and I said, can we put this up in the community tab? And
then he suggested, well, better yet,
let's just run a live. I don't know how many people hop on. So no, it was 1,000% my idea. And again, it was as simple as like, I was a dick. I'll own it. It wasn't about like, oh guys, this is for the channel. We need to put some apology out there for that. It wasn't like that. It was like, God, man, like kind of a dick. Should probably own up to it. That's what it was.
Oh yeah, that was Okay, sorry. Thank you, Ashley. Jared Fayette. I probably butchered your last name. My apologies. Thank you for the super. Local love was the message. So thank you.
All right.
Love back to you.
I believe he said 8-Town.
There you go.
8-Town down.
8-Town down. Adrian, thank you for the super. Just Patreon suggestions or YouTube as well. Feel free to leave them all over the place, folks, with your suggestions, because we will eventually. Leah, if there's spoiler, I guess if there's spoilers happening, Leah and Maya, Letha and Maya.
Well, Letha said she didn't get one.
Yeah, if you guys feel free to, if there's spoilers going on in the comments for something, just feel free to block them.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
Well, I was going to say Letha doesn't have the wrench buyer. She's not.
well, we'll fix that.
She even asked about it. If you scroll up, she
we'll fix
said
that.
she messaged.
The blue
There it is. Yeah,
fix
see,
it.
we'll get you.
blue red.
We will fix it. Yeah.
There we
We
go.
will fix it.
Well, we're doing one of the things for you.
Yeah, we're doing here. Let us know.
Yeah, there we
back.
go.
There
It's
we
kinda
are.
like
We are back.
Yeah.
All right.
United.
Thank you again, Adrian. Another super chat from Miss C. Lou. Thank you for your super. What's your favorite teen movie series? Twilight, Maze Runner, Divergent, etc. I will say personally, I got great laughter out of Twilight, but Maze Runner for me, I'm still very pissed off about the writing about Chucky.
Yeah.
It scarred me, folks.
You can go. You can go. It's Twilight. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I'm kind of torn here because I really liked where Divergent was going until they completely pulled Shailene out of the
the third
last
one kind
movie.
of
So
sucked.
that being said, I think I got to go with Maze Runner as a complete package that I enjoyed.
I really agree with you there because like Shailene was such.
Where is she?
Yeah, she was such a badass in 1 and 2, and then 3, like, oh, we're just gonna put you in this room and do whatever with it.
Yeah.
No, we came to see her kick some ass again, and they took that from us. So yeah, Maze Runner. I thought all 3 Maze Runners were really good though.
It was Twilight for me, and because it's not because I thought they were the best movies. I don't know any time I've had as much fun watching a movie with my friends. Look, and then we come in studio, we're gonna watch this, and sometimes it feels like we're doing it for the channel. Look, we're watching movies, so we always have fun. But watching Twilight with these guys, the first one,
That first one
was
something.
as much fun as I've had watching a movie, and I don't know how long. I mean, it was and it was anticipation too, because you've been hearing about it for years and years and years, and it was the start of a journey. Twilight, and some of them, like the last one, like the twist we got, like that was fun actually. But look, you're not gonna steer me away from Twilight. I love
Hey,
it.
Whitney Miller, you've been on fire tonight. Just saying. All right.
You got to read her.
Did you all answer that question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, eventually we're gonna have to turn off these super chats. We got to record stuff for you guys.
Yeah.
Someone had a good one though too. It said we didn't even mention Hunger Games.
Oh, Hunger Games is a phenomenal series.
Yeah.
Hunger Games over Twilight for sure. But
Yeah.
Asang, I hope I said that right. I apologize. Found and enjoyed all y'all content with expectation that y'all don't follow the typical content creator echo chamber. Keep it up, homies. Hey, we appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank
No
you.
problem with.
Green Ave, the Beast Titan. You know what? I think
I think
anything.
that's a jest, isn't it?
I'm not even going to finish that. So thank you. Even if you might be kidding, I'm not going to read it. So thank you very much, because if I saw it, I'm not going to try to spoil it for these 3. So, folks, no joke. Don't be even joking around about AOT spoilers, folks. We will block you.
no spoilers.
No spoilers, please.
We will come and find you.
Please don't spoil it for us, because we got
Yeah.
Please don't.
This is our biggest joy in life right now.
I'm literally begging.
Said it was the biggest. I got a 3.5-year-old kid at home, and there's like it's the biggest joy in our lives.
Again, who cares about anything else right
Again,
now?
even if it's a joke, folks, we might have to take it serious and block it. So please don't even joke. Just
It's the best thing we
just talk about AOT in a wonderful light if you love it.
Yeah.
How about that, folks? All right, Claude Archive. Your name is an excellent starter. Anime film. All right, you want to?
That's a lot of people
Yep.
recommended Your Name as well.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's kind of burned into my memory
Your Name.
as well.
Cows are dumb. That's the name.
Yes, we'll always
That's the
remember it
name.
because we
That's-
love that name.
That's the name here, folks. It's not me calling the animal because we don't need PETA over here too. Hey, folks,
Have to-
X-Men 97 question mark. Yes, that is on the list. Just don't know when we're getting to it.
Yep.
Thank you so much. Cows are dumb. From her. All right. Flesh to Tim. Flesh Titum? I said that wrong. Apologies. A few
We can't
streams
read
ago, Oak, you mentioned Oak in answer. We playing God of War 18. Is there an ETA when we can expect it? Yes. So, folks, real quick, a lot of people suggested that they react to the cutscenes, I believe it is, first,
Yep.
and then start playing God of War 18. So that's what we're going to do.
So we're not.
Look for that. If it's not late this week, it will be early next week, starting with that cutscene reaction. And then once all those cutscenes are done, gameplay is on its way, folks.
Because, like, I mean, it's like you're watching the Rocky movies. You're not just going to start with Rocky 4, right? No, you got to watch 1, 2, and 3.
If you are going to only watch one Rocky movie,
I
pick part
digress.
4.
Yeah,
But
that's a
but
good.
Definitely watch them all.
That's good to say too. But I'm just.
All right. Puppet Masters back. Thank you very much for the super.
Thank you.
Not going to spoil anything for Fallout, but they have an easy mode system for all of you lack of shooting skills.
Absolutely.
Well, if it's
bring it
first person
on.
shooting, then I gladly will accept
Yeah.
it.
I love my first-person shooters.
Third person
Bring it
shooting,
on.
perfect.
All right. Thank you again, Puppet Master. IU. Guys, please watch Cyberpunk Edge Runner in English dub after Attack on Titan. Folks, so with that, again, there will be a poll most likely on Patreon and YouTube members. They will most likely be dictating what follows AOT. I will have that on most likely on the poll. So just a heads up on that. Appreciate the super.
Jerks.
Hella Goddess, thank you very much again for coming back. I feel bad for just buying Oka coffee. Everyone else can get a coffee too then. Thank you. I love my coffee. Ansel
you.
hates coffee.
I'm the only one
Shame
that
on
doesn't.
him.
I'll take an energy drink.
I'll drink
instead.
his.
Yeah.
No
Yeah,
worries.
we'll take Ansel.
I'll just take an energy drink.
Yep.
Appreciate the super chat. Charles Clark, y'all are beautiful men inside and out. As a lifelong Studio G fan, I like hearing your different perspectives. Love y'all. Can't wait for more. Thank you so much,
Thank
Charles.
you.
Appreciate the super. All right. Now we're coming back for some more. Sorry, folks. Let me load this up. Charles. Holy shnikes. We're going to have to turn the super chats off. Charles, where did you go? There it is. Okay. Infrastore. I'm butchering your name. My apologies. Infrastore. Again, it's wrong. My apologies. What's good, guys? Love from Manchester, UK. I don't know if you
Hey.
take recommendations on here, but it would be awesome if you watched Insidious 2010. Such a powerful film. Answer. Let's go ahead and
Insidious.
write it down on the list. We'll investigate it. No
Insidious?
promises, but we'll
That's the one
investigate
he's
it.
talking about? Insidious?
Yes.
Insidious? Well, it's not spelled that way here.
Oh, okay. Because I thought those were the ones that we were mixing up with the
Insidious. This says
with the Ed and
Insidious.
Lorraine movies.
No, this is not Insidious. Maybe that's what he's trying to say here, but
Either way,
Either way,
We'll find
write it
we
down.
got it written down.
Yeah, we have something written down.
Quinzel Regan, thank you very much for the super recommendations. Death Note, it's on the list.
Yep.
The Losers, Resident Alien. Want to write those two
Oh
down?
yeah, I
Answer?
wrote Resident Alien. That'll be a good one. That's with our boy Alan Ewan.
I believe the Losers doesn't the Losers have Jeffrey Dean Morgan in it? Maybe I'm
If it's the
mistaken.
movie, then yes.
Okay.
All right,
If
thank you
there's a
again.
TV show, which I don't know,
And thank you again for the super. Kaylee, hi fellas. No, you get a lot of requests asking for when videos will come out. People can be very impatient. Remember to focus on yourselves and try not to feel any pressure. Take care of yourselves first and foremost. Love y'all. Hey, appreciate
Hey, we love
the,
you too.
shout out there,
Yeah,
Kaylee.
Thank you.
yeah.
It's a
We-
grind, but we love it.
Yeah, we balance as best we can for sure.
Cameron, Kylie, watching you all helps me escape my stressful life for a short time. Thank you. Recommend you play Horizon Zero Dawn at some point. Write it down. Answer.
Yeah,
hey,
and-
thank you very much for that.
And this
What was
is the comment. This is why we're.
Horizon Dawn.
This is why I asked these guys to do this, and I'm gonna pick this comment in particular. The one thing I didn't want to. We get a lot of these messages. People like, hey, I had a rough day. We watched your reactions. It helped me. And that's what like it sat with me today is like those messages from people who are like, you really helped my day. I'm wondering what somebody who sent me one of those messages before and is sitting there watching them, and then the guys that they sent messages to, or the guy saying, hey, you really helped my day, is sitting there watching this, and all of a sudden like I'm pulling this 180 being like, oh, if you watch this, you're pretentious. Those messages right there are the exact reason why I told these guys when we got here tonight I wanted to come on, because those messages mean a lot to us. The first one we got like that meant a lot to us. Every single one meant a lot to us, and I don't want people who use this channel as an outlet like, hey, this helps me escape. Look, regardless of whether you have rough times that you're going through or it's just something that you enjoy, I don't want like you guys watching this and all of a sudden being like, wow, I did like this guy, and now the guy who's been saying be positive and encouraging and hey, show your emotions, turns out that he just went fucking out in left field and went on a rant. Those are the messages that made me want to come on here tonight. So thank you.
And write down the fall answer.
Yeah. I saw
Okay,
that.
we got you on that one, and
the fall.
I'm glad we remind you of Metallica, one of your favorite bands.
Bun Cat with a super.
Hey.
Oak's love for Harry Potter is everything. Love y'all. Hey, thank you.
Thank you.
Dobster.
We got my Gryffindor scarf. Although, if you watched our Wizarding World house sorting quiz, I am actually a Hufflepuff. But when we started, we kind of wanted to do Gryffindors, so that's why you see everything Gryffindor.
That's what we wanted to be. Doesn't mean that's what you're gonna be.
Appreciate it, Buncat. Alex Thomas, would you guys thank you for the super. Would you guys consider mystery games like non-honorary games or Danganronpa? I'm butchering that word big time too. Never heard of that word actually. Keep up the great work, gentlemen.
Yeah, I mean, I think Dave, I think you'll just be throwing stuff into polls and kind of letting the folks tell us.
Yeah, again, we really,
after.
yeah, we really do lean on you guys for the gaming and everything like that, because it's, obviously we want to learn all these new games too and play them. So, excuse me, definitely, we will add that to the list. Did you add that to the list, Andrew?
Which one was
To the
that
list. Well, just at least make note of it. What? Gosh, see, this guy does not pay attention. All right, non-honorary games or
Not when he's talking.
We'll get them. Don't worry.
yeah, we'll come back to it. I can find it. Renegade Ben, thank you for the super. Kiki's Delivery Service is a great start to Studio G, Castle in the Sky, and Grave of the Fireflies. Super excited for more anime and gaming. Thanks, Renegade Ben.
Thank you.
Castle in
Yeah.
the Sky. That's one. The ones that I've seen the most requests for were Princess Mononoke
Your
and
Name.
Castle in the Sky and Your Name are
Yeah.
the ones that I think people recommended the most. And I'm not going to say, hey, I'm going to love them, but I feel like given what people have seen from our Spirited Away reaction and our other reactions, if they're putting that in the middle and saying watch in English, like... I, by no means after watching Spirited Away, I'm like, oh, I'm done with this channel, whatever. Because look, every film is its own thing. So thank you for those recommendations.
All right. Did I just? Yeah, I read Renegade Ben, right?
Yep.
All right, you continue with
Boys.
Studio G. You should start with the very light-hearted films like Palm, Poco. You guys are amazing.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See, that's the one in CDs.
Yeah, I saw somebody else had it as
okay.
well, so I wrote it down.
Listen, yeah.
All right, Saber with Super Chat. Thank you very much. Any plans to watch anime and dub in the future? Folks, we did say we were going to stay committed to AOT in the sub.
Yeah.
We are open for sure for future animes to do dub, so that way we can really fully immerse ourselves even more than what we are with reading the subtitles and everything too.
Yeah, for AOT, I think it'd be weird to switch it up at this point. We're so in love with the voices of everybody. to
we love
change
the
it.
voice acting.
Yeah.
We love the emotion they all have. So that really was a driving force for us to stay,
Yeah.
in the subtitles.
Yep.
Ria Sunshine, thank you very much for your super chat. Still love you guys. Thanks for clearing the air. We appreciate that.
No problem.
That was the
That's
goal.
that's what we're here.
That was kind of the goal.
We're here to do. And
Emily Rindor. The integrity here is so rare and so appreciated. Lots of love. Blast from the Past, 1999. I've not seen that.
oh,
We can add that.
I've heard of it.
Yeah,
Is
that's
an
what's-
underrated
Brendan
Fraser gem.
Yeah.
Blast from the
Add that
Yep.
to the list. I have not
Yep.
seen that one. Thank you for the suggestion, Emily. Gigi with the super chat wanted to share that there's going to be an Attack on Titan musical coming to New York. this
Come
October.
on.
Oh, what?
Really? Also,
How
love
are
y'all.
they gonna do
Hope FMAB, Death Note, and Vinland Saga are on the list for future animes. They absolutely are
They
because
are.
we get a lot of that stuff.
Yep.
So appreciate it. And that's interesting to know for AOT there. Patricia, thank you very much again for the super. Hoping Jujutsu Kaisen is also, and sorry if I said that wrong, is also on that anime poll. Yep, definitely will be. It's in order than MHA right now. So hopefully, I think that will be be the next one. Love from Peru.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you, Patricia. All right, Spaghetti Noodle.
Got back again.
Silent Voice is another great anime movie. Sub. It's very simple concept and story, but very powerful emotionally.
All right.
I think that one is on the list.
believe
but if
it
not,
is.
just write it down, Andrew.
What was
Answer. Silent Voice.
Yep.
All right, Rob Young, we finally got to you.
All right.
Answer. When is your apology for killing Donkey?
You know,
You apologize.
Waterfall.
I want to apologize to the group of horse lovers out there. It was not my intention to have Donkey be deleted. It just things happen.
Trees, rocks.
Well, this was a waterfall, and
Waterfall.
I got too close to the waterfall, and you know what they say: you don't go chasing
I
waterfalls.
was like, what are you doing?
You got to stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. And unfortunately, I got too close, and Donkey went down for the count. But we got a new, better Donkey,
Donkey
and
GT.
we're hoping that he
Different
replaces
donkey.
a new and improved Donkey.
Faster donkey.
Yes, a very
right.
much stronger.
Missy Lou, what new show are you most interested in watching next? Honestly, season 4 of The Boys.
Yeah, gosh, there's so much stuff being thrown out at us that's coming up. Boys comes to mind.
The boys.
I believe we have Band of Brothers is on the docket at some point. That'll be a lot of fun to watch with these guys. I've seen it, but they have not. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff, but The Boys definitely jumps out for sure.
Yeah, it's the boys. It's the boys for me. That's been one of my favorite shows of all time, and getting to watch it with the guys makes it just that much better.
All right. Oh, this will be a good spot for a PSA quick. Folks, if you are wondering where and what things are coming on, folks, that sounded really bad. If you're wondering what our
Yeah.
schedule is, go to our community tab.
The wordsmith.
Wordsmith over here. Go to our community tab if you're wondering when something is going to drop. Every Monday, we update the community tab with the schedule for Patreon, YouTube members, and what's coming on YouTube. I know we still got a lot of questions of like, when is this dropping? When is this coming? Folks, community tab every Monday. Check it out. Your schedule will be there. All right. Alex Thomas, are you guys considering a villain run on Detroit? You betcha. Most likely.
I want a revolution.
Quinn's been bothering us every day with it.
All those stupid humans don't know what they're doing. The androids are going to take over.
You know you're a human, right? Or are you?
Tell us how you really
Maybe.
feel. Share
Dun,
your
dun,
excitement
dun.
with everybody.
It's going to be fantastic.
Most likely it will be if not all of them are probably going to be lives. We want that interaction during that run. So most likely they will be lives. All right. Deno Crumb. Hey guys, just want to say that I love your reactions. I really like that you got into gaming. I really hope you watch Sense8 at some point. I would love to hear what you have to say about it, even if you call me pretentious. Well,
Look, the
Sense8 is on the list.
Yeah.
Look, and I know this is cliche when people say they need to do better. I just look, we had to talk about it. I came in. Look, these guys are, we're all in this together, and the decisions that we make as individuals impact the group. And I can say that moving forward, The only people I will ever be calling pretentious is if there's somebody who is a character in the film who I feel is pretentious. A drastic difference between saying I don't like a film and criticizing people who do. So just aim to do better. Do better.
Thank you very much for your super. All right. Dasuk. I probably said that wrong, so apologies. Hey guys, really love watching your reactions. I don't think I've missed a single one so far. I'm not sure if it's been mentioned already, but I would recommend watching Hamji no Lopo Ippo. Again, apologies. It's a classic, great boxing anime. Answer, you can write it down.
No,
We'll
you can send me that name. You can't even pronounce
Yeah.
it.
We'll investigate it again.
Yeah.
Can't ever guarantee anything, but we'll investigate it. Thank you very much for your super. ABP0919. Thank you for your super chat.
Thank you.
Would y'all consider reacting to shows that have been canceled, have confirmed that they won't be returning, and have ended incomplete? At some point,
Yep. I know Firefly is on the list. and a
Firefly
lot
is
of
on the
you-
list, so
Oh,
that's one. I
yeah.
guess we could say for sure
That's-
happening
yeah.
at some point.
That's where like I'm a little conflicted because like you want to watch and but then you know that it's like there's no ending, so you're like
Yeah.
sitting there like come on, because I know Mindhunter they have 2 seasons and isn't
Yep.
it like there's a possibility though I heard of a third.
Oh, it
season.
feels like it's been years for Mindhunter. I know somebody had a comment asking about Mindhunter, and I know I've seen everything that's out for it already. I don't know what the
I
other
have
guys
too. I
have.
thought
Yeah.
they're phenomenal.
Yeah.
Phenomenal shows.
I think I saw season.
Spirit Kit, love watching your reactions. Much love. Are you guys going to watch The Legend of Vox Machina? It's based on a Twitch stream from a Critical Role. That is on the list, so
Yep.
yes, at some point.
Yep.
Thank you so much. Sid James with the super. Enjoyed your reaction to Fast 9, Fast X, which is currently blocked. I'm working on getting that back up. Good old Peacock or
It was Vin.
whatever.
You know it.
The Suicide Squad. The Suicide Squad and even Mario movie. So I recommend you to watch the Sonic Hedgehog movies if you haven't seen it, but Fast X is taking down on the channel. Yep, which we
Yeah.
just acknowledged. Yep.
I've heard good things about Sonic.
That is on the list too, all 3
Yep.
of those films.
Oh, it is. Nice.
By the way, yeah, so I took a big chance on Fast X because I needed to experiment. Lost that battle. So yeah, I'll be trying to get that one back up. All right, Jay Binger. Thank you so much. Dear handsome men, love how honest and kind y'all are. Please stay that way. Don't know what y'all plan for the future, but Naruto and Bleach are both phenomenal watches. They're both anime. I can honestly say we are still not sure about Naruto because we've seen a lot of stuff happen
Yeah.
to a lot of channels with that. Granted, now they were full blasting the actual TV show, which is an easy way to get your channel taken away or just easy blocks everywhere. So, granted, what we do is different, but we'll not sure, but we're not saying no, but we're not saying yes to Naruto. All right. Cows Are Dumb is back. Thank you very much. Please don't ever apologize. People need to respect y'all's opinions and stop being so sensitive. It's not that deep. Always gonna send love. Appreciate it, dumb cows are dumb.
dumb cows. Is that what you're- Cows are dumb.
And again,
Sorry, I gotta
Appreciate it.
remember.
Yeah, just in case you're if you're just hopping in on this, and I know this is repetitive, but it's important to me. It wasn't the difference of opinions, and in fact, most of the negative comments, even people said, "Look, we understand that you didn't like it." It was when I went to the next level and I criticized people who did like the film, and it wasn't good. Just wasn't good. So people, for the overwhelming majority of comments, who were fine that we didn't like it. It wasn't these guys. It was my commentary going past it. I'm not gonna say kind of.
Cactus Jack 22, love your channels. Any chance you guys can play PC games? If so, you should check out Dead of Night. Can you write that one down? Answer PC Dead of Night.
I've never played a PC game. In my head, I feel like it's going to be more complicated, but everybody says it's actually easier.
yeah, it depends on the game, I think. I'm going back old school here of Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, the last games I played on a PC, so we'll see how that shakes out. I know the third one is out there, and I've heard it's pretty challenging to play.
Was it Minesweeper? Does that count as a computer game that I played?
That have the flying toasters?
No, not the toasters. Otherwise, I think I played Doom back in the day. Doom.
Sorry, Whitney, you're just on fire.
Ah,
All right, Raven
Over hard.
Lockhart. I'm sorry. Did you guys?
Ugh.
I'm on a roll here, so I feel like
No,
I'm cutting you
you're
guys off.
good. You're
I
good.
think we
We're
got
good.
it, yeah.
We're good to the next one.
Raven
On to the-
Lockhart with the super. Thank you very much, Cactus Jack. Raven Lockhart, for the next Studio G movie, I'd recommend Grave of the Fireflies. It's a straightforward movie that takes place during World War II.
Ooh,
Ooh, okay.
We will note it and investigate it.
Fireflies.
Dr.
Got it.
Habib, thank you so much for the super. Hi, guys. Love the channel. Quick Q. This is actually an interesting question. Does this channel affect your personal lives? Not being able to watch things for the first time with loved ones, etc. I'll let you guys start.
Yeah, it absolutely does. So, before the channel, like my fiance and I, like movies was our thing. Like we're not really into partying, so we go dinner and a movie was kind of our thing. Watching movies at home when they came on Amazon, that was kind of our thing. When we committed to the channel, it's kind of we're waiting for new stuff to come out. There's a few animated movies I've gone to with my fiance and my son. Stuff that's probably not going to be on the channel, but we've had this discussion where if something comes out and is a really huge movie and one of us wants to see it, then we're going to make exceptions here. From a business standpoint, if there's a banger that comes out and all four of us want to go see it, look, we have to say, hey, this is part of what we do now. So the channel. But yeah, I mean, overall, there's so much content on Amazon and Netflix and stuff we know we're not going to do for the channel. So in a small regard, yes, if you love movies, it couldn't not, but not anything that I'm certainly going to complain about.
yeah, absolutely. There's a whole stack of the latest Guy Ritchie movies that I've been wanting to get to, but I know we're kind of saving them, as well as I'm still up in the air. It's the second week already. I'm not sure if I'm going to see Furiosa in the theater or if I'm going to wait to watch it with you guys. I'm very torn because when I saw Fury Road, it melted my face, and I absolutely love everything Mad Max. It's been one of my favorite movies since I was a little boy, so I might just have to go see Furiosa in the theater.
I am just holding out for the channel. I'm just being a good boy because otherwise I would have done so much more damage. I mean, I would have went and I want to go see Deadpool Wolverine, but I'm not going to do that for you guys. So
Could you sound any more depressed?
For you guys.
I mean, no,
go,
because
man.
we need the genuine reaction, of course. I mean, otherwise, yeah, I would be going to like Venom and everything I could,
For me, I would say just the only things that really affect me is, well, I'm just saying this from a movie standpoint, watching at home, is any kind of Disney film because of my little ones. So if they have something on, I'm basically running, or I just kind of cave, and that's kind of why you don't see me here on some of those Disney films anyways, because I've seen it with them, most likely. Or like Kung Fu Panda, still haven't seen any of those. I just edited them a little bit. So I still need to catch up on some of those eventually, but it does.
Those will be
affect
fun
us.
watches for the kiddos.
We did, back when we started this channel, we did say that we are committed to keeping every first reaction here first now. So knowing that we committed to that, it's not that too difficult. It's just around the kiddos when Disney films are on.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for the super. Cheesecake Cactus with a super sticker of cactuses.
Hey, cactuses.
And then
Watch out-
thank you very much for
watch
that.
out for those in Red Dead.
Chris Chonic Plays, I think you meant to send a super sticker. If you do, I can't see it. So apologies, but appreciate the super chat. Shannon, just wonder why Dave is not in all the reactions. Hey, that's a great question.
Yeah.
Thank you for the super. So, God, how do I keep it the short version so I'm not boring everyone to death? The short version is the first year that you saw me I was here for everything. Then as we started to expand to 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5, 6 days a week, I'll be like Scott Steiner, 9 days a week. Scott Steiner, just a joke. But
no, yeah, he's watching.
so with that expansion, and now especially with the video game, with me still editing, we had to make a conscious decision of me getting stretched out way too much, of trying to make every reaction, then go home and try to edit until 1, 2 in the morning, then wake up at 6, with the kids, get the family ready, then go to work, then immediately come here after work, do some reactions,
Yeah.
immediately go then try to catch up on some editing. So with a conscious decision, it was best for me to pick and choose when to be here, and then that's just the way to keep me not being dead, essentially. So that's the quick gist of it. But I do all the back. I do a lot of the back end, all the back end, and still all of the majority of the editing, half the editing, however you want to label that. Either way, I'm touching the stuff before it goes anywhere. I know you guys can have a field day with that one, but that's kind of why I'm not on every single one. But I do try to make a great effort to be as much part of as much as possible. So that's why you'll probably see me a lot in TV shows and then half the films, because the time dedication, I can make 1 hour work easy. Sometimes with the films, it's just hard to get that full outright dedication in, because I have to make a decision. All right, do I push back the editing another day and make everyone wait, or do I go get the editing done and these three can handle it, which they've done very well, right?
Let's throw up the ones for Diamond Dave.
I was going to say, if you want to vote now to see him dead, vote now.
Yeah, if you want to see him dead, press 1 now. Appreciate the question. Milwaukee. All right,
Milwaukee.
Nito G. Now I'm going to try to butcher your last name. Nito G. Thank you for the super. If by any chance you get a chance to watch The Perks of Being a Wallflower with Emma Watson, I would love to see it. Hey, guess what? That's coming way sooner than later. I don't want to spoil anything on that. So
that's been popping a lot of recommendations.
Well, then I won't write it down.
Nope, it's on the list. Malachi Rose. Since there's the ones.
There they go. The ones.
There they go.
The ones, yeah, literally the ones to see him die.
That's a lot of ones.
Well, there they go.
There they go.
1.5. They only want to see it
1.5.
partially.
Yeah.
Partially.
All right. Since you guys, this is again Malachi Rose. Since you guys are enjoying loving basketball and The Best Man, you guys should check out Why Did I Get Married by Tyler Perry. That actually has been requested a lot, so you can count on that happening at some point. It's on the list. Thank you very much. Super Marsh Bros Outdoors. Any future plans? Thank you for the super. Any future plans for more TV show reactions? Possibly Peaky Blinders and Sons of Anarchy. Peaky Blinders is on the list. And us three, Mason, Quinn, Oak, and myself, have seen every episode of Sons. The answer hasn't.
I am the only one.
So I guess the question is for you folks. Do you want the answer to react to Sons of Anarchy? Throw up the ones.
Throw up your ones if you want to see
If you want to see the answer, react to Sons of Anarchy.
Yep.
Let us know. We'll wait the 20 seconds. Frankie D. Thank you for the super. Okay, if you guys won't do a watch along stream, you could at least do a post AOT stream. That will happen because I feel like we need.
Yes.
I feel like we need to talk about that after we conclude, so you can bank on that happening.
Yep.
Did it make it yet? There's the ones. Okay, there's the ones.
One
we're
piece.
good.
Does that count?
One.
There's a couple folks throwing it up there for the answer to watch Sons.
2.
No. Still for Dave. Still for Dave.
Oh no, we said to throw up the ones for Andrew on the Sons.
Yeah, no, but
Sons
somebody commented and then in parentheses, but still for Dave.
Gotcha. My bad, I missed that one.
Never saw it before, but one. Sorry, I mean, I love the one piece that was in there.
All right, Brandon Huff. Hey y'all, love the channel. You're the man, Oak. I always support this channel. Have you thought about checking out X-Men 97? It's excellent. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
X-Men 97 is on the list.
I have been holding back because I love that. I grew up. That's my start of like X-Men knowledge. Is that original cartoon back on in the early to mid 90s?
Oh, K Plays. I'm going to butcher your first name, so I'll say K Plays. Appreciate the super chat here. Recommend playing Fallout 4 together like you did with Detroit. You make decisions to challenge the outcome of the story. It is happening, folks, at some point. It is happening. Hopefully with all 4 of us, like you said. Thank you very much for the super. In Forzotor. I butchered that.
I love watching Diamond Dave
I
struggle
love
with
No,
his
it's
names.
so much fun, especially when we can't even see the names.
I know, right? Yes. Oh, this is that Insidious one.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So thank you for
Yeah,
clarifying.
Thank you for clarifying.
Cows are dumb. We are back with another one. Anyone got beef with y'all? Get in front of me.
In front of cow. Cows are dumb.
Appreciate it. Cows are dumb. Adrian with the super. Been requesting for about a year now. Ex Machina. Take your all time. Hey, just know that's coming sooner than later. We appreciate you sticking around for the wait there. It took us only 2 years to get to Arcane, so you're doing much better.
Yeah, we'll be right in time.
DP Clicks 3.0. Thank you so much. Y'all men comedy, why don't you try Indian comedy? Different humor indeed may go over you, but I think you'll enjoy it.
Yeah, check out our reaction to
Three Idiots.
Yeah, to Three Idiots. We absolutely loved that one.
Yeah,
that was fantastic. Yep. So that was a lot of fun. Yeah, definitely. If you got some recommendations, send them our way.
And just say Oak Legend. All right. Appreciate it.
There we go.
Insane Night. Let's keep this one quick because I say that only because we got to get to recording stuff for you guys. Insane Night. What are y'all's favorite wrestlers?
Austin.
Yeah, Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock. And, we'll throw, Austin and The Rock. Keep it
and
simple.
Eric Rowan.
Yeah, Eric Rowan.
John Cena.
Stone Cold, Steve Austin, and, of course, my 1B is Shawn Michaels. Thank you so much for your super, by the way.
Thank you.
Maisie Sense Starling, please add Mindhunter to your list, please. It made the list.
It's on there. It's on there.
Charity Hooper. Again, thank you for your super. Charity Hooper, would you consider watching Naruto and Silent Voices? Both are very good. Real quick again, we kind of mentioned it. Naruto, we're not 100% sure on just because of how much high risk that is. But Silent Voices is on the list, so thank you very much. Here we go again with the name again. INFURZATORE, because I just want to get your name out there. Love to all in the stream and best reaction channel. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Because of all of you.
It's because of all of you. Viv with the super. If y'all want to react to a crappy movie, Big Ass Spiders 2013 is a great low budget movie, or not low budget. The Great Wall 2016. It has Matt Damon and Pedro Pascal.
Oh, nice. All right.
Then how can it be bad?
Yeah, well, you never know.
We talked,
if you ask Jimmy Kimmel, Matt
a long
Damon's
time
too.
ago, we talked about going on like Rotten Tomatoes or something, picking like the worst 100 movies of all time. Basically the whole Sharknado phenomenon, and just watching those. Except if they're the worst movies of all time.
Yeah.
As busy as he is, and our recording schedule is like, this might not work out as well as we thought it would.
All right, this is a SSJ3 Raditz, King of All Hair. Appreciate the super. Shout out from New Zealand. Love you guys.
Hey.
Great views over there in New Zealand.
That's right.
Renee Schreiber, thank you very much for joining us and your super chat. Hello guys, love all you do on here for us. Some days we need you guys for sure. My first timer film request is a 2009 film called David AI Artificial Intelligence. As much as you guys enjoyed Detroit.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah,
Throw it on the list, Renee.
Yeah, thank you for the super.
Always appreciate the request.
Stacy L. I know you're a Patreon, Stacy. Thank you for your support over there, and thank you for the support of the super. Hey guys, when can we get a live watch along? Can't think of a better group of guys for a virtual date night. LOL. Love you all. Yes, Stacy. We actually
a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We actually have talked about that. We are going to start actually planning one very soon. I don't know if it'll be for Patreon or for YouTube, or maybe one here and one there. So just know that it is being talked about, and I want to say it's going to come sooner than later, but I can't promise that because I feel bad. I feel like next month and it doesn't happen.
Yeah,
but promise at some point that'll happen because
Yeah,
we want to experience that too.
Yeah, that's the difficulty.
I know
of,
Nikki and Steven do it. Nikki and Steven do it once in a while.
Yeah.
So
That'd be fun.
Nice little dinner
our
and a movie.
Snuggies out and our popcorn buckets.
thank you again, Stacy. Appreciate it. Diago, you. I'm not even going to try to butcher your last name, so I apologize already. Is About Time on your list of movies to watch, similar to Lessons to Click? Think you guys will love the movie. Keep up the great work. We will investigate that answer.
What
Throw it down
movie
on the
was
list. About Time.
Yep.
We will investigate. Thank you very much. Shrink Floyd. thank you for your super. Guys, loving your reactions, enjoying the Walking Dead game, but love your gaming channel. Hey, thank you very much. We know a lot of people don't, but no, really though, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we started the gaming channel, had a great initial response and stuff like that because of everybody coming over from the channel, but we're not really gamers.
No.
It was
Not at all.
A bit of an interesting start, but we're having so much fun with it. We're having so much fun with it.
All right. Would love Tomasina. God, I hope I got it right. I bet you I didn't, though. Would love to see you guys do a reaction with your ladies.
That was
no
actually a
offense.
fun idea.
I personally like to keep my my family kind of off screen. That's just kind of how I work. But I never say never either. But we'll see. If you follow my social media outside of the channel, it's my work in the fitness industry has kind of put me out there a little bit, and my fiance is pretty regular on my Instagram and Facebook pages. So there's a lot of people who are like, oh, I feel like we know her. So I don't know how much she loves being on camera, but I'm sure she'd be down for joining us as a guest reactor.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's room for a wiener dog here on the table to join me, but hey,
well, I think Whitney.
You never know.
Well, Whitney, yeah,
Whitney might join.
Maybe the wife would do it. I mean, we'll see what would happen there. I mean,
either that or
how are we going to fit all of us around the table?
No kidding.
I'll get some extra mics. We could share. Lean in like two people.
I mean, I got a couple of fish I could maybe put in a bowl here and they could watch along.
Well, if you have some eggs, sunny side up and over hard.
Thank you very much for your super. AJ, you're probably never watch it, but shout out to Monster the anime. It's somewhat lengthy, but it's a complete story. It's one of the best. Again, we'll add it to the list and investigate. We can't really promise, but we'll investigate it. Yep. So we appreciate it. Charlie Manson. That's the name on here. That's the name, folks.
You don't surf.
The Expanse is something you fellas should. The Expanse is something you fellas would love.
Heard good stuff about
that. Is on the list.
Stuff.
I believe that's a TV show.
Yeah,
it's on the list. Patreon might see it on a poll one of these days here. Thank you very much for your super. Viv, back again. Another recommendation, Lost in Space 2018 TV show. We will investigate.
Yep. I saw the first season of that only, and it was enjoyable. I liked it. Yeah, for sure.
Is that Danger, Will Robinson?
Yep. That's
it.
Yep.
All right.
Hey, Timothy Reacts. Hey, I see you in the chat. Folks, go check out Timothy's reaction channel. I think hey, congratulations on the marriage too, by the way.
Hey, that.
Okay.
Right.
And I think he does reactions with his wife now. So
okay,
she had a reaction channel. Now they do some together.
Oh, that sounds
again,
like true
congrats
love.
to you and your lovely wife.
Yeah, the invite must have got lost in the mail. That's all right.
That's all right. It'd only been for 7.
All right. Where did I leave off? Here we go. Dangerous Buzz 934. Hey guys, I enjoy your reactions. The after show talks are my favorite part. Well, it was today, wasn't it? Yeah. I love hearing. Just kidding, folks. I love hearing both your opinions and speculations for TV shows. It really adds to the content. Also, the anime 86 on your radars. It is not, but we can investigate it.
86.
Thank you. Yeah, with the reviews. It's kind of interesting how to go about that sometimes because we literally do it immediately after. I don't know how other reactors are.
Yeah.
It seems like a lot of reactors do the same thing, immediately jump in. So you're kind of getting the real life, the real emotional effects after a movie, whether it's good, bad, sad. So yeah, it's always interesting to kind of try to get the words out correctly depending on the emotion. So
yeah, I think, and I actually had mentioned that in the comment that I made on the Spirited Away.
Oh, Mason
today.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
I got a side screen here, Charlie Mason.
I made that comment about for better or worse, we go right into it, and I think for the movies that are heavily emotional. If we took a step out, came back, gave ourselves 5 or 10 minutes, you're getting less of a raw response. But for Spirited Away, I probably would have been a little bit better off to go.
Yes,
walk it off.
Walk it off. Walk it off.
You go walk it off.
Oh, all right. Where did I go here? Araya is Ara. Sorry. Guys, hello from France. Just want to put the movie.
Just a little bit, sorry.
I can't pronounce this word. Basically, it's a movie on
Elevator?
your radar. Complicated name, I know. She wrote it there.
Sapta Segardashe Elo.
What he said. It's on Prime, 2 parts called Side A and Side B. Ooh, kind of like the old cassette tapes back in the day.
Well, take a
I
picture
think-
of that, and so I'm not writing it down.
I think you'd really like that. Yeah, we'll have to come back and grab this one. Appreciate the recommendation. We'll
Thank you.
investigate. Cows Are Dumb is back. Thank you so much. The medic asked for Prince of Egypt. Yep, that was on the list for Patreon this month. It will be coming soon. ABP0919 is back. Spy Kids, Soul, both movies on the list. And Wilds.
Spy Kids.
The Wilds would be a fun reacts. Yep, those are
Oh, the
on
Wilds.
the list. But the Wilds, you want to write that down?
The Wilds wasn't? Okay.
Yeah, that one I'd never heard of. So we'll investigate. Appreciate the recommendations and the super. Adrian, well done on the channel, guys. Keep up the good work. Watching from
Mankato.
Mankato.
Oh, Jesus.
Mankato, Minnesota.
It's
Neighbors.
that's Eric Rowan's alma mater.
I was just going to say, Mr. Eric Rowan. We'll
Yeah.
be seeing him soon.
Hopefully.
Yep.
All right, Crispy Chips. Sending love from NZ, New Zealand.
New Zealand.
So
Are you
happy
sure?
with the gaming channel and are really looking forward to the next Walking Dead app. Well, if we ever end this stream, but we cannot deny all these super chats because they need to be read for all of you.
Yep.
All right, Lou HDZ. Hey guys, sorry for spending another super chat. No worries,
Yeah,
we
no,
are
that's
here
not
for you.
something to apologize for.
I need to know. I know I need to give others the opportunity, but I just want to say, please take Guillermo del Toro movies into consideration. We do. I think there are some. Say it for me.
Sorry, what's that?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were burning
No,
me.
sorry. no.
Never mind. I'm on the wrong page. Some of his films are on the list, and I think. Even just for like a bad movie reaction, Pinocchio might be on there. I'm not saying it is bad, but I've heard some people recommended that it is like a bad. So I don't know if it's bad or not. You guys are going to have to let me know. Thank you for the super. Schizio Patient. I hope I said that one right. I highly recommend Black Lagoon for anime. Definitely English sub.
Black Lagoons. I just know
Sorry,
the blue.
Dub. A PC game I think you guys would like is Brutal Legend on Steam.
Oh,
Jack
okay.
Black plays the main character, and
Oh.
the setting is very metal.
Nice.
Yep, I've heard of it.
I wasn't able to get back
Write it down on the
I
list.
wasn't able to get back on Steam because my computer's too old.
Yeah, weird.
It's there just waiting for
Yeah,
me.
that Mac 95 is really.
So Diago, I'm sorry, I don't want to butcher your name anymore. I don't want to butcher anyone's name anymore. So Diago Eurosturgio, again butchered it. Apologies. Is there any consideration for Friday Night Lights show down the line? Again, I haven't seen it, but we will put it on the investigation list.
It's on the list. I've seen every episode. Absolutely love it. Great show.
Never seen
Yeah,
it.
We'll
have
investigate it.
Have not seen it. I know the gist of it. Yeah, I saw the movie.
I know the gist of it. It's
I
about
kind of
high
know the
school
show, the story.
football.
Yeah, so I mean,
No, it's completely different than the movie. It has nothing to do with
Oh
the
well,
movie.
then I stand corrected.
Yeah, nothing to do with the
See,
movie.
not
Still
so
about-
smart, are you?
It's about high
Nothing.
school football, Friday
doing-
Night Lights.
Have to do another
That is
stream.
true, but it's
Taryn Ford. Hey, Mason Quinn and Oak and Answer and Dave. Someone mentioned mentioned the Insidious movies, and I second it. They are so good. Some are better than the others, but all in all, it's a great experience. Love you guys. Hey, love you too. And those films are indeed on the list.
Yep,
we love
that whole universe. I think we're
Love
kind of
horror.
considering.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Charity Hooper. Charity Hooper. Thank you for the super. Can you watch Attack on Titan in 9 minutes? It's only about the first season. I promise you will love it. So we had a lot of recommendations for that, but we've also had a lot of recommendations of don't. So it's that 50-50 again. So we're actually going to wait till AOT is completely over, and then we will probably do a reaction to it. We also are going to do a reaction to a Melody React Bina. George, one of our editors, sent me. I didn't watch it yet, but he said it's a live musical of all the intro songs. I think it was. Either way,
You only need the first season.
Either way, we have a melody of AOT music that we will be reacting to as well. All right. Miss C. Lou, thank you very much for the super and coming back again. I'll ask, but for the chat, who is single? We're all wondering. Well, I'm not.
No,
Acknowledge.
Guess you can throw up my one for that one.
Quit throwing up his one.
for Mason Quinn.
Throw up a one for Mason Quinn in the chat.
maybe a heart in the in the comment.
Or,
for Mason.
Or
Get
honestly,
creative. Get creative.
Actually, what would be best, considering the Red Dead stuff, I think you should put a tree. Really?
I'm not the one running into trees.
I'm actually going to be more entertained by seeing what random emojis people have for Mason Quinn than telling them what. So put up whatever emoji
medley, that's what it is.
strikes your
Medley.
fancy.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, here we go. The ones for you, Quinn.
We're getting some ones right now, but
It's a lot of
Getting the ones. 11111. All right. Nick Tempersick. Regarding the Spirit Away action, I just want to say thanks for being honest about it and not trying to fake a reaction to make people happy.
yeah.
I myself love the movie, but I don't want y'all to change. Hey, Nick. Seriously appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, that's, again, we've said it before, say it again. That's what we made this channel on, was being honest and giving our true reactions. So, yeah, that's what we're going to stick with.
Missing all the jokes in there.
One piece again. For-
Ones.
Was that a TV, a clock, and a kitty?
Is that an angry face?
Moritz with the super. Watch the man in High Castle. Oak will like it. It's in a parallel universe
Yes.
where the Axis won WW2.
Yeah,
I
that also has our guy from John Wick, Jonathan. You must come into the
Ian.
Ian McShane.
Ian McShane.
Yeah, Ian McShane's.
I started watching it when it first came out. I think I got like 2 episodes in, and I wasn't like super into it. But I've had a bunch of people say it got better and better. I think it just threw me off how huge of a shift it was from what actually historically happened. But it was an interesting concept. But I would definitely be willing to. Ready, willing, and able to go back.
You better be.
And
Gotta be
check it
ready,
back
willing.
out again.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm right there with you, Oak. I saw a couple episodes of it, and then I just got busy with stuff and fell off. But I did enjoy the bit that I saw.
All right. Where did I just leave off here? You guys are.
Heck if I know.
Right here. Heck if I know. Vacation. Gotta love it. SSJ4 Mega Man. SSJ4 Mega Man. Thank you for the super chat. You guys are one of my favorite reactors. Keep it up. I don't think we would mind you all going to see Avatar 3 first in theater the way it is meant.
I saw that.
It most likely could happen.
Yeah.
Most likely could happen. Thank you again for your super. Derek A. with the super. Have you guys seen Big Trouble in Little China? I have not.
Yes,
I
I
have
have.
I have not.
I love
I-
it.
Luckily,
I think I've seen
Quinn
bits and
only
pieces.
quotes the movie, doesn't spoil the movie.
Yeah.
What would old Jack Burton say in a time like this?
Oh, great. Now he just spoiled it for me and know his name.
Yeah, pretty much anything John Carpenter I absolutely love. That being no exception. Just throwing Kurt Russell into the mix is a bonus. So, yes.
Kurt Russell is just amazing. Guys, come on.
Derek A., have you guys seen Big... yep, just read that. Sorry, my bad. Benology's back. Y'all should watch Your Name. It's incredible. That is on the list.
That's,
Yep.
I've been recommended. Thank you.
Thank you.
Super.
Oh, Nose. Probably butchered that. My apologies. I'd love to see you guys react to more Korean movies and K-dramas. There are some really good ones I'd love for you guys to watch and react to. Some are actually on the list. The Kingdom is one. Alice in Borderlands is one. There is one movie. I'd have to go look at the list.
I think there might have been a
But there's
zombie one that
one.
somebody recommended, maybe. The name escapes me right now.
The Train to Busan, we probably should get Oak and Answer doing, and then we can all watch Train to Busan 2. Even though I know a lot of folks said it's not the first one, but still check it out. All right, folks. Thank you again for that super. Chud, 47 Ronin after Shogun, please. Well, it's not coming after Shogun, but it is.
I've heard great
We can
things
investigate
about
that one.
47 Ronin.
Yeah,
I've
I've heard
really
good things too.
Yep.
No, we can investigate that one. Thank you for your super chat. MP with the super. Glad to support the channel. What do you guys do for your normal jobs? If that isn't too personal, and please watch the first episode of Pretty Little Liars. That would be hilarious. Let's acknowledge the Pretty Little Liars. I will.
What if we
got to
What if we
investigate
love
that.
we
it?
have
What
to
if we would
investigate.
really love it?
No, Pretty Little Women, I think, was the movie that is
Yeah.
coming up soon by Greta. Oh. That is on the list for us to watch. So know that. Pretty Little Liars, we will investigate as we do with every TV show. And then as for day jobs, I'll just keep mine short and sweet. Cybersecurity.
Retired.
Golf for you, right? I'm no Michael Scott, but I do work in the paper industry.
I do social media and graphic work and event hosting and seminars and stuff in the fitness industry.
Thank you again for your super.
Yeah, thank you.
Dr. Habib. I hope I said that right. I work in ED. I would be having a horrible day at work, and I'd get a Patreon email from you, and it would make me happy, and I can't wait to get home and watch a show movie with you. Love you guys. Hey. Thank you so much for the support over not only there, but here. Glad we are able to bring a little bit of joy to your day. So
Absolutely.
thank you very much.
It means a lot to us when we're able to do that for you guys.
Mary Kate Olsen, very active on our channel. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Matilda, The Color Purple, Little Miss Sunshine, The Invisible Guest, Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Just throwing up some titles. I think
I've seen Little
might
Miss
be-
Sunshine,
really
and that's a good movie.
Yeah, I think all of these might be on the list. I just have to go and double check.
Little Miss
Thank
Sunshine
you.
is very good,
Thank you
though.
for the super.
Thank you for the recommendations.
Yeah.
If they weren't on the list, they will be.
Hold on, let me refresh.
Refreshing.
Let me refresh. Enhance. Enhance. Enhance.
MIT.
Yash.
Rockstar?
Hyper.
Oh.
Hypera.
Ugh.
Again, apologies. You know me, folks. At this point, bad at saying names.
That's his trees.
That's my specialty is not pronouncing names right. You should try True War movies, 12 Strong, American Sniper, Lone Survivor. So there are some more movies that we definitely have on the list. I have seen American Sniper and Lone Survivor.
Same. Yeah.
I have not seen 12 Strong though.
Yeah,
Never even heard of it.
I have not seen 12 Strong. Excuse me, but I have seen the other two.
I've seen Lone Survivor, but not Sniper or 12 Strong. I've heard of 12 Strong because I think it has a pretty good cast in it.
Dobby Sock is back. Thank you for that
Yes,
super.
Dobby!
And thank you, Dobby, for your super again. Extremely serious question from the sock drawer. Gosh.
Jesus Christ.
Are we getting all June reactions with the answer in Oaken or cowboy hats?
Oh.
If we were to watch a film that had some sort of Western
theme.
theme, I would absolutely wear my cowboy hat for it. I love my cowboy hat. It suits me quite well, I think.
I don't mind wearing it except for
It's the headphones.
it goes like this when I'm doing that. So all I'd have to do is adjust and get
I use
ear
different,
pods like he does.
Yeah, I use different headphones for when we did it. The first time I tried wearing a cowboy hat, I was wearing them on the back of my head, and it didn't quite work.
Yeah, can't quite do the Jim Ross, the old
behind
JR.
behind the hat.
All right. Charlie Mason. Hey, my well, hold on before we get to that one. God, I can't talk tonight. Race
Or ever.
Runner MX. Thank you for the super. Cyberpunk Edge Runner. If you like AOT, you will love it. That is on the list.
Is on the list, yeah.
Thank you very much. Back to Charlie Mason. My apologies for getting your name wrong. I had to turn my excuse here. Just follow my excuse. I had to turn the screen for about 1 inch so I could actually kind of see better.
Lies!
It's a really bad excuse, but my apologies. Everyone misreads my name. Why?
Well, if you look into American history,
It's so close
that
together.
would
Yeah.
probably answer your question.
It's so
It
close
just-
together.
it just jumps
check
right in
out
there.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Our reaction to that, or the movie.
Justin Keith. Thank you for the super. Hey guys, loved your channel since the Twilight Saga and the pitch meeting. You guys need to do unknown movies, triplets of Bevelville, Angus, and Now and Then.
I remember Angus when I was in high school, I think, and I didn't quite get what it was about, but I bet it's a movie Where if I went back and watched it now with
No,
different
I
eyes,
haven't.
I'd probably appreciate it. But I vaguely recall that.
Tombstone.
But thank
Eight-
you, super.
Sorry. Adrian with the super. A pretty under radar 80s comedy would be Real Geniuses. I have seen that. It stars young Val Kilmer with a solid 80s soundtrack. You are not wrong. That movie was highly entertaining.
It was,
don't think I've seen it.
Really? It was
I don't
good.
think I've seen it.
Shut
I
up.
swear I've never seen it.
I don't think I've
Folks,
seen it.
that's
either.
going to be a treat. I haven't seen it in years, so looking forward to
Yep,
that.
Same.
Did you put that on the list? I hope so.
Real Genius.
Yeah, Real
It's up
Genius.
there.
That's
That's on
Zach
there.
Bosher. Hope I said that right. Thank you for the super. Would love to see you guys watch Prisoners, one of Hugh
it's
Jackman's
been
best.
recommended.
So I have seen it.
I have, yeah.
I have not. I don't think so.
Is it Jackman
For
and
real?
Gyllenhaal?
Yeah.
Then I have seen it. Yeah.
No, then I'm the
Holy
I'm the-
shit, you
I'm the
haven't seen that?
I'm the lone one. No.
Here I was telling a lot of folks I think we've all seen it. Folks,
Well,
for
that's
all
because
those
you
that
said
were
you
recommending-
think. You
Yeah.
didn't know.
Yeah, folks, good news. I guess you
Dave.
can watch Prisoners.
Demolition
With us.
Man. Oh, come on. We've all seen.
He hasn't.
Oh, that's right. You haven't.
You never got any of our.
Cows Are Dumb is back. Thank you so much for your super. Billy Bob Jones asks, what's your favorite cars? I will keep mine
Oh.
short and sweet. Fast.
That's how he likes his cars.
Forerunner.
What's our favorite cars? Or
Cars.
what's
But
your
let's just keep
favorite
the one for now.
Okay.
Oh, favorite. Gosh, there's so many. I've really been into fast four-door sedans lately. There's a lot of BMWs and Mercedes that I really like. One day, maybe. We'll see. Who knows?
Real quick, I will be more specific. Aston Martin's growing up was a really, really lovely car for me.
Absolutely.
1970 Dodge Charger, the Dom/Blade Mobile. It just doesn't get any better. Period.
Well, anything Red Bull is pretty good these days, so these guys won't get it, but you will.
Maybe they will. Maybe they won't.
Oh, gosh, I don't even. You got some stuff going. SEILEM, but it's all kind of upside down and backwards, so I'll just spell it out. Thank you for the super recommendation. Silo with Rebecca Ferguson. She's
Oh,
awesome.
she's great.
Eric with Benedict Cumberbatch.
Batch.
Haven't heard of that one.
Smog.
Scavengers, Rain, animated. Games, Stray. You're a cat.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that one. Yeah, you play as a cat. You do.
okay.
It's like I've only
And
seen
Ori.
screenshots and everything, but yeah.
All right. Thank you very much for that.
Whiskey Hotel 4-wheel drive trucks is the only.
We'll investigate. Yeah,
That's
I
what
should
we
highlight
have,
it. We'll
but-
investigate that for sure.
Yep.
DP Clicks 3.0. Dave back must be hurt and carrying the bad medicine behind the scenes. Shout out. Oak, still a legend though. Also, I saw some women thrusting over Mason in the comments.
Thrusting.
Hey,
Thrusting.
that's what it says.
Perhaps-
thrusting.
Perhaps the
Or
word was
thirsting. Sorry,
maybe.
thirsting.
You cannot talk.
I'm tired.
thrusting?
No, thirsting. I read it wrong.
Oh,
I'm reading fast, folks, and I will
I'm
make
just
mistakes.
too damn tired.
You know, if we're apologizing on this stream, I apologize for my fast reading and my lack of taking a moment to actually read the words. So my
Yeah. So now,
apologies.
what are you apologizing for? I took out donkey.
Yeah, good enough.
Good.
MG Eated. I butchered it. Sorry. Only the Brave Boys. Is that
Only the Brave Boys.
the show?
I've never
Well,
heard of it.
Yeah, just write it down and we'll
Yeah.
check it out and see what's what. But thanks for the super.
Thank you for the super. We'll investigate.
Hate to be so anticlimactic.
Yeah,
about
yeah.
it.
Sorry, I just didn't know if that was a movie, TV show, or what.
Thirsting. Yeah, see, thirsting. I'm here for
okay.
I'm
I've seen
thirsting.
thrusting in here.
Okay.
Thrusting. Oh gosh.
man.
Sorry, y'all. Jamie Ward.
I'm itching.
I wanted to say Jamie Lannister, especially after thrusting. I would love your guys' reactions to Eragon.
Oh, I believe that's he's got a young man with a dragon. I think it is. Eragon. He's there's some kind of magic in there. I think they're books. I believe so.
All right.
Yeah, it was written.
We will investigate. We'll investigate. Melissa Pringle. Drop Dead Gorgeous, 1999. Let's go.
I've heard good things about that one.
Yeah,
Haven't seen it.
Haven't seen it.
Can you
Heard
write
of
that
it.
down? Answer.
I am.
Cows Are Dumb is back.
Lovely.
Ron Lartz asked about the OG Orphan Black. I'm done.
That was a really good show. I think I saw like a handful of episodes that when I still had, I think it was BBC America at the time, and I think Orphan Black was on there. And yeah, I would always catch that, and Top Gear, of course.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, it's cool. The actress in it is amazing.
Thank you for your super. Forum, thank you for your super. Would you guys ever watch a film like We Were Once Warriors on the channel? I have never heard of that.
Haven't heard
We'll
of it.
investigate, though.
Yeah, never heard of
Look
it.
into it.
Help investigate. Appreciate it. Charlotte Rose is back. Code Geass is one of the best anime out there. Dark, tense plot like AOT plus giant robot fights. Hey, always love a robot fight.
Always love a giant robot.
Hope you can get around to it someday. We will add that to the list.
I mean,
It's
Real
Code,
Steel was awesome.
Code, and then GEASS.
Code GEAS.
S.
Yeah, I said S.
2 S's.
Oh, 2 S.
Man said
Yeah.
two.
Thank you, Charlotte. Oh, gosh.
Code Geases is.
OD Trey Fry. Seriously. Why don't you take a shot? I want to see you biffle.
Biffle.
I want to see you biffle here.
Jesus. Breaking the set.
Tvalgar.
What he said. Hopefully it was right. Thank you for the super. Enjoy the channel and everything you guys do immensely, especially the gaming channel. I'm curious, would you guys ever be interested in playing Life is Strange series? Thank you for the hard work on all your channels. That is on the list.
Yeah.
Life is Strange is definitely on the list. You can expect that sometime, maybe this year. Sun Yi Rico. Probably said your last name wrong, so sorry. Are you guys watching True Detective? Hi from Spain. So I have seen season 1. Could not make it through season 2, which then I said no to season 3, and the current one I've said no to with Jodie Foster. To me, the first one, they set the bar so
Way too
high.
high.
It was hard to to follow.
I've seen all of them, and now like season 2 and 3 are good, but on their own accord, because once it gets that True Detective banner as the title, you're expecting way more. So like Dave says, season 1 is just so top notch that the other seasons can't.
Yeah,
Hold a
I've
torch to
not
it.
seen any of it. These guys have said it's excellent, so maybe.
Yeah, I saw season 1 and 2. Season 1 is just on a whole different level with those two gentlemen. Didn't see season 3 yet, though.
Thank you for the super. F. Kusama. Love from Indonesia. Any one of you seen Dark? I have not.
I saw the first season of Dark. It was wildly
Yeah, that was
intriguing.
good.
I thought it was so good.
Yep, I saw the first couple of seasons. I think it was a while ago. I don't remember where I left off, but that was awesome. That was a really cool show.
Cactus Jack 22. Thank you for the super. If you guys haven't watched the TV shows Sons of Anarchy, The Wire, or The Shield, I highly recommend it. So we did just recently talk about Sons for Answer here on the stream. The Wire I haven't seen, and I haven't seen The Shield. We can investigate those.
I haven't seen either.
Haven't seen The Wire or The Shield, of course. Sons, though.
Yeah, I've seen Sons. I've seen the first season of The Wire, I believe, and then have not seen The Shield, but a lot of people love it.
Michael Chiklis.
Yeah.
We got a YouTube member. I know this because we had emails for links that weren't working. But I'm apologizing already because I'm going to get your name wrong. Pritibitha Goswami. Again, apologies. You sent a sticker. We appreciate it.
Thank you for the sticker.
Jordan C. would love to see you react to Psych, the TV show. I have not seen it, but we can investigate.
Haven't seen it.
Haven't seen it.
I have seen it. Absolutely love it. It's a great show.
Jamie Ward, please react to Aragon. We just discussed that.
Yeah, we did.
So thank you, Jamie.
Thank
hopefully you did catch us talking about that.
Yeah, thank you for the super.
It's not too far back if you have to
Yeah.
rewind.
And I was right about my prediction. It is about a young man and a dragon, and it was based off books, so they helped us out in the comics.
Oh,
Perfect.
Okay. Thank you.
Nailed it. Charlie Leverett. Hey, would you guys consider doing Vikings on the channel? Again, we'll investigate it. I
haven't seen it.
I watched all of it, and holy shit.
Yeah.
It's definitely, I will 1,000,000,000% rewatch it with these guys. It is epic. It is brutal. And it's awesome.
Thank you very much for your super. Jordan Pelton with a sticker. Sorry, we can't see it on this screen over here, but thank you so much for the super sticker. Tomasina. Next stream, drinking game, everyone takes a shot when asked to throw up the ones. Throw up the ones.
Throw them up the ones.
All right, Doctor Who and Bridgerton for TV shows. Bridgerton
Yeah, I've heard a lot about that.
is, I think, on the list. I got to go back and check. It's at home. Doctor Who, though, we can investigate. So I'm not sure. Isn't there like a current? Someone help me out.
Yeah.
Isn't there a current one going on, and then there's an old one, right?
It's been going on.
for
Correct me if I'm wrong.
years,
It's
yeah.
been going on since like the 50s or 60s or 70s. I thought it's just been continuous.
Yeah, they just
Put
always
different doctors.
Yeah, there's always just a different Doctor Who.
Yeah.
All right, and gotta refresh for the supers. Are we almost caught up? Damn it, nope. And I mean that in a good way.
This is crazy.
I just think that we're not too far behind, but then it's like, nope, we're far behind. Late night thoughts. Watch Little Women 2019. Crazy cast. It has Emma Watson, Florence Pugh, Timothy Chalamet. One of the best depictions of life. Life full of bittersweet moments. Hey, with that cast,
with that cast.
Flo, Emma, Timothy, I think you sold us.
Yeah.
So we throw that on the list. That might actually be on the list. I have to double check. but-
I have it over here.
Justin D. Cesar. Can your boy get a Lost reaction? It's my fave. Haha. Y'all are great, by the way. Actually, I can't remember which stream it was, but we did discuss doing Lost at some point because I haven't seen it. So
I've seen bits and
Yeah.
pieces of
Yeah,
season
bits and pieces
one.
as well.
I have never had a binge run like I had with Lost. There was literally weekends where I didn't see the sun, ladies and gentlemen. Up at 8 to bed at 2 in the morning. I'm not proud of that period of my life, but
We're not either.
for those of you who have watched Lost, you know.
you know.
Did you just say we weren't either?
We weren't.
Not proud of myself. Yeah, I wasn't
We weren't either.
Thanks, answer.
You're welcome. Thank you for the super. Any plays? Love your channel and positivity. Would love to see you guys react to Soul Surfer with Anna Sophia Robb. An amazing true story movie. Much love.
Oh, I think I know the story.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the movie, but I know what the story is about. And
same.
yeah, I think it would be really good.
Yeah,
that'd be
throw that on the
pretty
list
emotional.
and we'll
Yep.
investigate.
Soul Surfer, yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, that would be.
Roma Shek 75. Hey guys, love the channel. Have you guys seen the cult 80s high school dark comedy classic 3 O'Clock High?
Buddy Ravel.
If not,
Ah.
you should. It's so good. I have not seen it. We can put it on the list
Awesome.
and investigate.
What is it? 3 o'clock high?
3 o'clock high.
3 o'clock high.
Yeah.
I have never seen.
Never
I've never
heard
even heard of it, so
Oh.
this will be fun.
Never heard of it.
It's awesome.
So thank you for the recommendation. Kong of Beasts with a super. Thank you very much. Have you seen Dango Unchained? And if not, can you please react to it? I do believe that's on the list because Answer, I believe, hasn't seen it. Am I saying that correct? Or you have seen it?
I have seen it.
Who said here who hasn't seen it?
Django Unchained.
I saw it.
I did see it. Yeah.
Oh, I have seen it. Okay, so that one's not happening.
Oh.
Yeah, because we've seen it.
Sorry.
So-
It was good though.
Yeah, very good.
Very
Or wait,
good.
no, not Dango Unchained. I don't think I've seen Dango.
Django.
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 Django, sorry.
Jamie
Django
Foxx,
Unchained.
Jamie, it's
Leo.
Did that-
Tarantino.
with a Leo
Wait,
Tarantino.
did that have, because this was a debate in Fallout with Walter. Is Walter in that?
Samuel
Goggins?
Jackson.
Yeah.
I think that was the Hateful Eight. I think he
Yeah,
might have
Hateful
been in.
80s, Ed. I think.
I hope
I haven't
I'm right.
seen Hateful
otherwise-
Eight.
otherwise
Folks,
they'll let us
But
know.
Django Unchained is with
Django Unchained is Walter Goggins, the antagonist in that one,
No.
because if he is, then I haven't seen it.
No,
All right, well, let's just wait on these guys.
No, I think Leo's the main.
Yeah, it's Leo, Christoph Waltz, and Jamie Foxx.
Yeah. And then a handful of Tarantino.
Samuel L.
other
Jackson's
guys.
in it too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Samuel L.
Samson.
Jackson's
Yep.
like
Django.
Leo's his head. Dango.
Inglorious. Okay, Inglorious. Got it. Okay, so yes, I have seen Django. So Inglorious, I have not seen because Walter was in that. That was kind of the conversation we
Yeah.
were having on there. 'Cause I
I-
said I'd love to see him as a heel in some movie.
Because I haven't
Instead of
seen Inglorious Bastards
That's what it
either.
was. I have seen
that's a good
Django.
one. Yeah.
All right. Sorry for the long-winded one on that one, folks.
It happens.
Diana Meow. Would you guys ever do a fan meet and greet? So this has been brought up, folks. We would love to eventually. Of course, let us know in your thoughts as I'm talking about this. If you would be ever interested in a fan meetup, we'll just say viewer meetup because I think that sounds very a little bit better. But we have had people in Minnesota reach out to us who own a very, very nice craft bar, I believe it is.
Yeah.
And they said they are incredibly wide open for us to come in and host a meet and greet. And of course, drinks would be on them, they said. I'm not making that up, folks. I got the email. That's somewhere in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I know they do some kind of con there in November. So we have been actually looking into it. And we're also going to try to get Eric Rohn there. But now that he may be in a certain company doing on certain TV, that might not be possible. But let us know, folks, if you would ever be interested in a meetup.
There is a strong possibility that as a group, myself for sure, the third weekend in August, I believe it's August 18th. 14th will be at Fan Expo in Chicago. So if you haven't been to Fan Expo,
you're right, 17th, 18th.
August 17th and 18th, Fan Expo in Chicago. Mark Hamill's going to be there. Crazy. I know the cast from Scream. There's going to be a ton of celebrities there. I am most excited about Mario Lopez and Mark Paul Gosselaar, of course, AC Slater and Zach Morris. But I was the last one I was at in Orlando, had a handful of people come up. I wore my Bad Medicine shirt, so and say hi and took some pictures and stuff like that. But look for at least myself, but we're going to try to get down there as a group to Fan Expo in Chicago in August. So I'd love to meet up with some people down there.
Yep. Again, if you guys are in Chicago, August 17th and 18th, most likely all four of us are going to be there.
Yep.
Hope to see you there. So thank you for that question, actually, because I'm always, if you haven't guessed already, we go a lot by what you guys say. So hopefully meet and greet is up your guys' alley. Rainy Day, thank you for the super. Oak, I'm glad you healed from 10 Things I Hate About You. Flashback of your own. You are awesome. All love you guys. Hey, Rainy Day, thank you.
I think
Thank you so
that's what makes those movies the most fun for me is some of those old throwback movies. Is some of the moments are just super relatable and you're like, oh man, like been there. You know?
The thing that always gets me about those movies is the fashion. Because it like, for whatever reason, the fashion and the music just transports me there.
Oh, yeah.
It's the blast.
Devonry Taylor sent a super sticker. Sorry we can't see it, but thank you very much for the super sticker. Mike M. Warrior with Tom Hardy, Joel Edgerton is definitely worth a watch. Thank you guys for doing what you do, and hopefully we didn't sidetrack your recording too much tonight. You might have, but it's all good though.
Yeah, it's all good.
It's all good though.
Yeah.
I've never seen Warrior, which I've seen
I haven't
just
either.
about everything else that Tom Hardy's done.
I've seen
so.
Warrior. It was outstanding. Yeah.
Thank you again, Luke Doves. Rango with Johnny Depp is a great Western. ALS Bill Nye.
Sorry, what's that one more time?
Yeah, Got a ventriloquist over here throwing his voice.
The Great Western with Bill Nighy.
Nye, that's what I said.
I believe didn't George
I've
do
never
that
seen it.
one on his channel?
Well, I don't know. We'll have to investigate that one, folks. I'm kind of at a
I believe
loss.
that's an animated.
If it's animated, I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
But we'll investigate it for sure. Jordan Peddleton is back. Hope I said your last name right. Hey, would you guys do the Equalizer trilogy with Denzel? That is 100% on the list. I've seen the first two. I've been waiting to watch the third for when we get to it. So I'm praying we get to it soon.
Seen a one.
Oh, God, how dare you.
Same here. I haven't seen any of the Equalizers.
dare you.
Because I only see Denzel as a classically trained actor, not a badass.
Oh, it was
except for Training Day.
Thank you very much for the super. Caro, I'm ready, willing, and able to check out this live stream, but it might be a dream sequence. It sure might be for some. I'm sure right now the other video is still getting hammered with good or bad, and hopefully they eventually make their way over here. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. Hey, no, thank you. We appreciate your time and your support for what you do here for us. JX Ear. You guys should check out Speed Racer 2008. Underrated movie, definitely deserved a sequel. Speed Racer.
I've heard
Speed
mixed
Racer.
reviews on Speed Racer, but we've heard mixed reviews on other films that we loved.
Yeah.
So.
One thing I heard about is that it was visually pleasing, is what I've heard about Speed Racer.
Yeah, my
that's
brother
very
was a big
futuristic.
fan of the cartoon Speed Racer, and he went and saw it in the theater, and he liked it. And it was
there you go.
it's the Wachowskis, the team behind The Matrix, was a part of that one. So
Appleton Oak, yes, all Wisconsin. Yeah.
Alexis Guerrera, have you guys seen the show Vampire Diaries? Loved your Twilight reactions and been fans since. I rewatch when I need a good laugh. So, Vampire Diaries. Folks, our friend Mr. Flicks, Brian, is actually doing that on his TV channel. You should check it out. Vampire Diaries is on the list. It's just when we get to it. Dobby Sock is back.
Hey,
Appreciate the stream and your care for this almost 300K strong family of ours. Good night from this house elf.
that's all you.
Hey, you rest easy in that sock,
Yeah.
Dobby. Ranzito 25. Love you guys. Got 2 anime recommendations: Jujutsu Kaisen and Solo Leveling, both ongoing. Both I do believe we put on the list. Let
Thank you.
me refresh this chat. Are we even close to being caught up?
The way your sidebar is
Eh.
on there, I know that means no.
We are. I'm still. Oh, finally, we got the mark. Okay. All right. Ramiro Gandalf. Ramiro Gandalf. That's how I'm saying it.
Gandalf.
Please watch from the exchange with Argentina means this message is 5 cents. Love from
Hey,
here.
What a bargain.
we're just happy that you're
I
here.
hope I read that right,
We're
so we
happy that
appreciate
you're
it.
here.
yeah.
From, I believe that's been getting a good amount of requests, so we're going to investigate it. Probably get to it at some point. Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't that kind of like horror-ish? Let me know. Severance is one of the best shows of all time. It's on Apple TV Plus, directed by Ben Stiller. Oh, didn't know that. Only 1 season is out. Season 2 is coming. I can confidently say that is on the list because Patreon members have been cramming for that one.
Yeah.
So it is on the list. Jamie Ward. It said that my message didn't go through. Sorry. Oh, apologies, Jamie. I wish there was some way to kind of like kick back to you guys because I know sometimes YouTube, being how YouTube is,
Yeah.
they like to screw around a lot and then you don't get answers. So apologies for YouTube, Jamie, but it is what it is, unfortunately. Troy, Jimsy, Game of Shadows of Colossus movies, game Shadow of the Colossus movies, The Man from Nowhere, Arcaria, Princess
Akira.
Monocoke.
Princess Mononoke. That's the
Thank
Ghibli
you.
one that everybody's
Yeah.
kept
Thank you.
recommending.
One of my all-time fave, Blood In, Blood Out.
Oh, Vatos Locos.
In my
Love
opinion,
that one. I know I pop up with some random ones. Every now and then.
No kidding.
Show me
Just
how to
out of
change the
nowhere.
tire.
one of my all-time faves. In my opinion, better than Gangs of New York. Free on Hulu right now. We will definitely investigate all these. One I can say is probably on the list. Dawid P. Try Games, A Plague Tale, Innocence, and a sequel, Plague Tale, Requiem.
Requiem.
Thank you.
Requiem.
I can't read. All right. Thank you for the gaming suggestions. DP Clicks 3.0, Ad Falling Down 1993, and someone said American Psycho in the comments about Thirst. I don't know what I wrote. Maybe
Down.
autocorrect. Why Mason in white and y'all in black? Always in back.
Because I'm the good guy. Good guys always wear white, right?
Black is it's it's slimming. 2, if I spill food on myself or drink, it's less likely to show through. And D, I just like trying to look like Johnny Cash.
Yeah, I don't have any excuses. It's just what
That's
what
just
threw
my
on.
shirt, ready, willing, and able.
Yeah, I know someone mentioned the shirts. Folks, we are working on the T-shirts because I know some wanted them. So we are hopefully sooner than later getting a new lineup of T-shirts if that's what you would like to support the channel with. All right, Legacy. Hey, guys, would love some reaction to how to lose a guy in 10 days. That is on the list. Surf's Up. That is on the list. A Silent Voice and Goodwill Hunting. Now, I know I'm going to get labeled liar, but I swear I have not seen Goodwill Hunting. Answer will attest to the end of day on that one because when he quotes the movie to me, I look at him with a
it's-
blank stare.
It's all right, Dave. It's not your fault.
A masterpiece of a film.
So
It's just
yes,
not your
Good Will
fault.
Hunting is coming.
It's
And-
a great movie, though. I fucking love
Caesar.
that movie.
And once in a while, I'll see some memes going around, and it's of Matt Damon, and I think it's from there. And I'll text Andrew. I'm like, well, I will eventually get this, and he's like, yes,
Yes,
you will.
Yes, you
One
will.
day.
Send it to the group, and those two are laughing. Dave just has question marks.
Snow liked wearing white too.
Oh
Yeah,
my God,
well,
Tyler.
Serena, what movies, TV shows are you all most excited for this year? Sorry if you've already answered this. Love you guys. I think we kind of touched base, but we will answer it again.
Yeah.
The boys.
Right now, The Boys season 4. We're looking forward to currently what we're doing. AOT.
The Boys season 4. Easy. The Boys. Can't wait. More Homelander.
Yeah, the boys, and then of course a ton of the shows that are a little bit older that we're going to be starting again. For me, Band of Brothers. I've seen it; these guys have not, so that's going to be an amazing ride.
Daphne Bourne, YouTube member. Thank you very much.
Born Supremacy?
Got to rewatch the whole stream, but thank you, Oak, for your apology. You know what? Thank you for your apology to you know what was about to cancel you. Kidding. Appreciate you guys. Keep it up. So prime example, folks, of again why this stream started is I know Daphne wrote us that I didn't send these guys, but Daphne, I know you did. Her basically saying she felt hurt by some of the comments. So this is exactly why, because again, there's too many comments about Dave's not opinion of the movie, but again of what he his analogy for the movie of some of that
Of the audience.
of the audience. So this again is why we did this, because there's just too much to respond to, and one message being a pinned comment is kind of not enough to respond to many. So that again is why we're here. And Daphne, you are one of the reasons. So appreciate you sending a super chat.
Thank you, Dave.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's easy to type up a comment and say, hey, we're going to put this in the YouTube and pin it, and that's going to make everything all sunshine and rainbows. But if you joined us late, I came into the studios tonight. We obviously had something else planned and said, like, look, this isn't about like, oh, you know, hey, this, and of course you made the joke, channel's going to get canceled. We got to go out there and do an apology. We've got
That's
to,
not
you know,
it.
we've got to fix this image. It was coming in and me being like, look, guys, I've read all the comments and kind of just feel like a dick. And this isn't who I want people to see when they watch our reactions or look at me. And especially for there's two big groups of people. The first time people coming in who have been like, wow, these guys suck. How did they get 290,000 subscribers? And the people who made the comments about we helped them through rough times, like that's the one I think that hit me the hardest, is people who made comments about you helped me through rough times. And this movie is like heavily tied to my childhood, and I come in and it's just such a 180. And those comments hit me really hard. And I just wanted to be able to come on, and it's different if you hear somebody's voice and say it. I had some people DM me on my Instagram today, and I tried getting back to them with actual voice messages instead of just typing too, because I think that always hits a little bit harder. So
All right. Thank you again, Daphne. I'll look
Daphne. for
for you in the comments. John London Claro, you guys should check out the series From. See, we're getting a lot more from.
Yeah.
So eventually, yes, that will probably be on the list for sure. You guys should check out the series From. Season 3 is about to drop. First 2 seasons is amazing. Hey, that's good because
good.
Hearing good things about these TV shows gets, some expectations built up. So I like it.
And the best thing when they drop them so quick, we don't have to wait.
Exactly. All right, Robbie Runzel. Hey, Bad Medicine Crew. I was wondering if you all would be interested in checking the movie Zodiac. I have not seen it, so that is on the list, actually. It has Robert Downey Jr., Jake Gyllenhaal, and Mark Ruffalo. Sold.
Oh, sold.
Yeah.
Sold. I have not seen it, so you can bet on that happening at some point. Jeff K. would love to see you guys give the Assassin's Creed games franchise a chance at some point, but definitely don't watch the awful Fassbender movie.
Those games look really hard, if I'm being honest. They look
They do look
real different.
challenging.
every time I see commercials for those games, I'm like, those look so cool. I've never played them, so I think they would be great for the channel and they would be right up my alley. Let us know, are they look, I'm good either way with the controls, but let us know, is it
It's
hack
third,
and slash, or is it more like
third person,
technical
kind of hack and
controller?
slash. Yeah. It's a mixture. It's a fun one. It's a
They-
fun
they
one
use
to watch.
grappling
though.
hooks, though, right?
He does have some sort of grappling hook system in place.
Grappling
because he
hooks.
needs to climb up things.
Cows are dumb. Back again. I'm in Minnesota. Woohoo! Definitely there, and I know that's probably referring back to the
Meet and greet.
Meet and greet.
Yeah.
So awesome. We'll definitely keep you all posted on that. Jay West, hi guys. Thank you for the supers. Hi guys, suggesting the film Cinema Paradiso,
Paradiso.
theatrical cut. I know your list is super long. Answer
Paradiso.
is on his second page.
yes.
Yep, he is. On another note, what number white tee is Mason wearing today?
This is number 13. Lucky number 13 for today.
And it's white number 72.
Yep. Iced Monachido.
Macchiato.
Apologies.
I make lots of
Apologies,
Starbucks
apologies.
runs for my fiance, so iced macchiato.
Oh my God.
Hello from PH. Just wanted to say you guys are great. Again, I apologize for butchering your name. I really enjoy your reactions and gaming content. Also, please consider reacting to Rural Anaui Kenshin LA.
Okay, send that one to me.
Yep, I'll send it.
Yeah.
And Full Metal Alchemist. Yep,
Yeah.
we got that on there too.
Yep.
And The Glory. Hey, The Glory, I think might be on the list. I'd have to double check, but write it down just in case.
The Glory.
Yep, I can't read anything, folks. I think you're nailing it in the comments.
Machi.
Marta, I'd love to see some of you read these out loud.
Hey,
The-
that's a really hard one right there.
Duh. All right, Marta.
Dumb and dumber.
Oh, thank you for the super. Love you guys so much. You guys are my favorite reaction channel. They always bring joy to my week. If you could please consider watching The Pursuit of Happiness. It's a very moving true story. I have not seen it, but I heard it's very emotional.
Same.
I have not seen it either, but a lot of people praised Will Smith's performance in that. So
I've seen it. It was a very, very good movie.
Well, 3 or 4 haven't, so
Yep.
it's on the list.
Thank you for the super. Clint Farley, any chance of ever watching Game Night? Same team behind Dungeons and Dragons, and there are a lot of reactions from the big channels for it. So, folks, funny story. This was actually supposed to be on June's Patreon, which then, of course, the cut would come to YouTube. But I moved it for Civil War A24 because we were already willing and able to see that one. So that got bumped. Game Night is on the list, though. I have seen it. Absolutely loved it.
It is amazing.
These two have not,
Haven't
I believe.
seen it.
I got to cut you off quick. It's not a super chat, but Rogue Ostriches says, Diamond Dave, have you ever seen Sesame Street? Would love to see your reaction, especially to the ABC's
episodes. LOL.
One.
JK with love.
that's a number.
2. Yeah, that's numbers. No wonder you're getting stuff wrong for
That's the
reading.
ABCs. And I'm doing Dracula the
The
com.
first thing he does is the count. 1. No,
Yeah.
no, Dave, those are the...
Yeah, they're talking ABCs, but I'm doing numbers, guys, from Count Dracula there.
Oh my God.
Oh, one of my favorite memes of all time. Oh, I love vampire characters. Edward Cullen, this. What about the vampire from Sesame Street? The comment is like, he doesn't count, and the reply was, oh, I can assure you that he does. Like, best meme
Fantastic.
ever. I
All right, again, I'd love to see you pronounce
can
it.
assure you he does.
All right, Lou HD. I'm probably getting roasted now in the comments now, aren't I? Lou HDZ. I'm used to it, guys. You should see how much hate I get in the comments, or at least ripped on. It's not so much hate, but ripped on. Lou HDZ. Hi again. You mentioned Del Toro and starting with Pinocchio. I don't know. It's a good start. Instead, try with Hellboy, Crimson Peak, Pan's Labyrinth. So Pan's
Pans I've heard about.
Labyrinth.
Yeah.
Whatever at this point. Pan's is on the list because you guys said you
okay.
haven't seen it, right?
I
I
have
have
not
not.
seen it.
I have not seen it.
I know of it.
I know
but
of it. Yeah.
that's
or
about
Shape
it.
of Water. So those are on the list. Michelle Kennedy with the super sticker. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
thank you for the sticker. We love the stickers.
All right. Wordsmith, let's see, try that one.
Oh, come on, Count.
Oh, you can't see from back there?
He's got to get his short lookers on
Christronic
it.
plays. Christronic.
Those fucking
In Dave's defense, I MC 20 to 25 fitness competitions a year where I read anywhere from 150 to 300 random names. So
Yeah, but they also tell you their names right before they come on, don't
I
they?
actually go and ask them for pronunciations. Yes.
So yeah, so you know it.
Make sure
before
I
you-
get it right.
Hey, that's a
Before you
good one.
sing it live.
WIJA. Yes. Yes. All right. To clarify, Doctor Who, Classic Who, and Current Who, it started in 1963 until the 80s.
Okay.
And back in 2005. Most people start with Current Who in 2005.
Oh, that's going way back.
I mean,
All right.
this-
Way back. Diamond Dyslexic Dave. Hey, you could probably say that.
Triple D.
Hey, we'll call out the good stuff.
greater than Diamond Dave.
We'll call out the funny stuff here.
Damn. Sorry, that one
Hey,
got me.
I will be honest. Doing pro wrestling, this is going to come off as a shot, but it's not meant to be a shot. I've had 14-year-old kids talk way worse, so I'm kind of used to the bashing.
That's
And you'd be
true.
impressed. You would be impressed too with the way these 14-year-olds talked. It was pretty bad.
And in front of their parents.
In front of their parents, their grandparents, their aunts, uncles, whatever it was. Folks, it's bad. Like it was almost hurtful for 14-year-old. More so than an adult. All right, Miss Silu, Oak's fiance, better watch out, JK. No smoke. Let's get serious. What's your favorite Harry Potter? What's your favorite Harry Potter movie for acting?
he said Harry Potty. He's got a Harry Potty.
I'm just proving everyone right tonight.
First
Yeah,
off,
put that hat forwards. That's going to help Dave.
anybody who's gone on my Instagram page has seen that I drastically outkicked my coverage with my fiance, so she has nothing to worry about. My favorite Harry Potter is
I know you're joking. I know.
from an acting. Look, Neville's speech at the end of Deathly Hallows Part 2, the fact that they didn't give him an Oscar for that is criminal, but it's tied with, and I know this might be controversial, Dorothy Umbridge. I'm sure she's a lovely lady in real life. Her acting made you want to hate her so much that's quality acting. But I think Deathly Hallows Part 2, most notably, Longbottom's speech.
All right, let's see what else I can fuck up here. All right.
That's the spirit.
All right, Cactus Jack. Wait, where did I go?
Sticker right there.
Yeah, we did. Yep.
No, up,
We're all the way up
right
here.
there. Oh,
Yep.
one
Okay. Alyssa Bachman. Love your content, guys. Would highly recommend the show Fleabag. 12 short episodes. A quick but worthwhile watch. We can investigate it and sort of throw it on the list.
I already
Just
threw it
the
on.
list.
Just made the list. All right. Gotta find where we last left off.
Really bright in here.
All right. I think we're almost caught up. All right. Wordsmith.
Give my man Dave some reading lessons ASAP.
Changbin's nose scrunch.
There you go.
Oh, rolls right off the tongue.
Grave of the Fireflies and Spy X Family. PLZ, please.
Yeah, Grave of the Fireflies. I've seen a few recommendations for that. So. Absolutely. Thanks for the super.
We have a Hulk.
Grave of the Fireflies.
Grave. Okay.
Here are your bodies freezing.
Oh, gosh.
Your body's freezing.
He's laughing like a train again.
Here are your
We
bodies.
should just turn this now into a roast. It went from let's acknowledge to let's roast. All right. Cool.
We always acknowledge.
All right. Kyle. Hey, guys.
Somebody just said I look like Shrek without my hat on. Oh, brutal.
Oh, that
That just means you have a strong chin.
yeah. If you,
Yeah, thanks. You look like Shrek. Thank you.
Kyle, back. Let's get this train back on track.
This train is not
Hey,
going.
Kyle. Hey, guys. Love the channel, especially when you did Harry Potter. A game you should do is Days Gone and Anime Hunter, X Hunter, or Fairy Tale, my fave anime.
Yeah, I've seen Days Gone for whatever reason, and I don't know if it's because of the Red Dead stuff or maybe the Walking
talking
Dead
about.
stuff. But Days Gone has been popping up in my feed, and it looks super intriguing. Post apocalypse type video game. It looks pretty cool. I'd like to check that out. The other Oak just randomly blowing out.
Shrek ears.
My father's side of the family all has massive ears. I got lucky with the limit that mine grew to so far.
All right,
Hear me over there?
The jump scare every time Oak takes off his head. Well, yeah.
All right, here we go. Ramiro, Gandalf. 5 CTS plus. Also, could you consider V for Vendetta? Yes, that is on the list. I have not seen that.
I've seen that. It was
I've not.
awesome.
I haven't seen
Looks
it.
like it'll be a fun.
I'm familiar with the mask, because I think everybody
it's-
is.
Well, yeah, I know the mask. Everyone.
I was a fan.
Or the 13th Warrior for the list.
It's got
Absolutely amazing standalone movies.
It's got Antonio.
13th Warrior I have seen, yep.
Alana Myers, thank you so much for the
Haven't
super.
heard of it.
How long have you guys been friends? Love you guys.
Years.
About almost 20 years.
Yeah,
almost 20
well,
years.
I met you in 06.
Yeah, knocking on the door of 20 years. Yeah.
Long
06,
time.
met him in college.
Met Answer in college, early
04.
2000s. Met these guys
04.
at the gym probably close to 20 years ago. Yeah.
Louisa, hope I said that right. Probably not. Super chat. Hi guys, you should watch more horror movies. Your reactions are so funny. Oh, also watch a movie called About Time, please.
Yeah. I
More
think-
horror.
That's the
is coming.
second time I've heard about time. I thought.
Yeah.
More
And-
horror is coming.
Yeah, we'll get some of those.
Just saying it like that probably wasn't good either.
Slow it down.
Jen J.
More
Jen J. Jen J.
Horror movie.
Horror. Jen J with the super suggestions. Memphis Belle, Ensemble Cast.
That's a good one.
Okay.
Heartbreak Ridge,
got
Clint
that.
Eastwood. What's up, Doc? Barbara Streisand. Sorry, I had to get Bugs Bunny in there.
Read the next one. Read the next one.
Better Off Dead, John Cusack.
I want my $2. Oh my God!
I haven't
Better
seen
Off
it, so
Dead.
there you go.
I have seen it a gazillion, billion times. I have the soundtrack
Not
at
possible.
home on CD. It is one of my favorite movies of all time. Cult classic. Please tell me you've also seen One Crazy Summer. Please, we got to do it.
By the way, I have not seen any of those.
Well, good work.
They
Same.
wouldn't get it.
Better Off Dead.
Gearzilla, Last Kingdom, My Hero Academy, 310 to Yuma. All three are on the list. Benology's back. Thank you. Okay. Have you all seen About Time? Another banger.
Funny you mention
And
that.
it's funny you mention that. It's someone just mentioned that.
Yep.
So that is on the list now for us to investigate. Adriana Nito, love all your content and positivity. Have you seen 13 Lives? Game, maybe Baldur's Gate 3, and maybe Princess Mononoke.
Oh,
Princess
yes.
Mononoke.
Yeah.
Mononoke. Deserves a chance. So Princess, yes, is on the list. Boulder Gate 3. I feel like we get a lot of.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I ain't
That's a
saying that.
popular game, but I love the originals. I think there's some of the best games ever made. The originals, that and Icewind Dale 2 are very good. But I've seen some guys play Baldur's Gate 3, and I'm afraid you folks would just want to kill me in the comments because it looks challenging to say the least.
Looks challenging.
Is there an easy mode?
But that doesn't mean no.
Brian Helcher. Hey guys, curious if there are any plans for getting into the Kingdom Hearts or Final Fantasy universe for the arcade channel. Keep rocking. I think Final Fantasy
Final
we talked
Fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because we have not. Well, I have not played any of those ever.
Final
So,
Fantasy.
I played 7.
I played the original on NES.
Sure he did.
I'm not the biggest fan of RPGs. That's why I haven't played them. But now you play like an X-Men Legends, which is an RPG, but you're beating up instead of just
different.
selecting your attack and it does it.
Right.
Then I'm all for it.
Yep.
you guys could land on the move before beating that. No disrespect. All right, Ramiro Gandalf. I know this is absolutely impossible, but is there any way to have a 4-party playthrough of Boulder Gate 3 with you guys? We never say never. We just
No.
need to
Yep.
figure it out,
Never say never.
and it might happen.
It's never over.
Never. All right. Devani Taylor. Hey guys, just wanted to say I appreciate the channel. So nice to have some positive masculinity. Always feel safe watching your vids.
All right.
Well, thank you.
That's-
Thank you
That's
very
what I
much,
wanna do.
Bonnie.
Thank you.
Marie Eve. Love you guys. If I could suggest 2 K-dramas, Vic and Zeno, and It's Okay Not to Be Okay, I would love to see your reaction.
It's okay not to be okay.
We will invest those. Thank you so much for your recommendation. Sinjin. Probably said that wrong. My apologies. Good evening. Do you have the time this evening to talk about our Lord Savior Chainsaw Man?
There was some recommendations for that. I didn't get
Chainsaw
the
Man.
context, but I saw a lot of it in the comments.
They put, seriously, if you have not seen It's a Wild Ride, I have never even heard of it, so maybe
Yeah.
we'll have to investigate that one too. All right, Schneider Ram Girl, thank you for joining us. It's been a minute. Hi guys, had no idea you was live, but glad I was able to join now.
that.
Hope I not missed much, but just this is how it's being read or
No,
said
I'm
here.
saying that the hope you didn't miss
Oh.
much part.
But just want to say big love to you all and really enjoyed the Heat reaction.
Oh.
May I suggest Bank Job for your next heist movie in the future? I have not seen Bank Heist, so
Or Bank
answer-
Job.
Bank job.
Bank Job.
Yeah, that's with
Bank Job.
Statham. It's fantastic. She's 1,000% right on that. That's
I have not seen Bank Job either, but how did I miss a Statham?
Never.
When did that come out?
It was one of his earlier ones based on a true story. It's set back in, I believe, the 60s or 70s. Maybe correct me on that, but it's awesome.
Yeah.
Never
Great
seen it.
soundtrack.
Haven't
for it,
seen
too.
Haven't seen either.
Rocky. Swiss Army Man Daniel Radcliffe must watch. I think we've had some people ask for that.
Yeah, there's been a few.
Yep,
of that.
so throw that on the list. Answer.
Harry.
Daphne Bourne's back. Currently watching Christmas movies. Don't ask. And was
almost
wondering
July.
if you guys have watched Miracle on 34th Street 1994.
No, I haven't.
don't think I
I
have.
haven't
I've
seen
heard
it.
of it.
I haven't seen Miracle on 34th Street. Is It's a Wonderful Life? Is that a Christmas movie also?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that, there's that whole slew of them that I think
I
we
haven't
haven't
seen either of those classics.
I've seen both versions of Miracle on 34th Street, the original from the 50s and then 94.
I'd have to see who's in it again for the 94 one because I might have now that I'm thinking about it. Isn't it the girl from Mrs. Doubtfire? The little girl that's
I
in
do
there?
believe so, yes.
Then I have seen it, if that's the case. All right. Marta, thank you for the super. I had to send one more. Really love y'all. Love here from Brazil. I have a lot of respect for you guys. I eagerly await Equalizer's reactions.
Well, it's got
Me too.
It's got Denzel in it. It should deliver. Right?
Yeah, those are all good movies.
Michelle Kennedy, thank you for the super. Hey, from Texas. How you doing down there? Have you seen Has Been Hotel? We have not, but it is
Not
on the list. A lot of people actually recommended that, so
Oh, okay.
that is on the list. Fly Guy, I'd love to react. I'd love you guys react to the good, the bad, and the weird. Off the wall, South Korean Western, lots of action. Love the channel.
Never even heard of
Never
it.
even
but
heard of
Yeah, no,
sounds fun.
It sounds cool. Obviously,
Should be.
a take on the good and the bad, the ugly, maybe. So
I don't know. We'll have to check it out. Rainy Day, I recommend Dilsey, Wimbledon, and Sabrina. 95 Harrison Ford version.
Well,
Haven't
Sabrina, I think
Nope.
of the teenage
yeah,
witch.
Sabrina. I'm aware of that one with Harrison
Yeah, I've
Ford,
never
and then Wimbledon. That's got our guy from A Knight's Tale and Kirsten Dunst. I
Yep,
believe. Yeah,
Kirsten.
have not seen that one though.
Add it to the list. Johnny Blue just popped in to say Oak doesn't need to be sorry. Be brutally honest. Never fake a reaction or opinion. Keep rocking. Hey, Johnny Blue, we appreciate it. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Just real quick, just in case I've said this 50 times, but I just want to reiterate it. So when we get those comments, I stick by my reaction. I went above and beyond, hurled some not so nice things at people who did like the movie. Very uncharacteristic for me. So the apology isn't for not liking the movie. It was for the things that were said after our reaction. So that's important to me. That's why we started tonight.
Your wordsmith, you wanted this one. Well,
Okay. Yeah. It's. Can we scroll?
Well,
All right.
say the name.
It's longest. Good luck,
name.
Diamond Dave. Here is the longest word in English
Ah,
on numinal microscopic silicovolcano
It's medical.
ios.
Yeah, it's medical.
It's medical.
I think. Yeah, let us know if you got it. because I'm not trying it. I'm not
Onomatopoeia?
playing those candy games there.
You can
Kaka-poo-poo-pee-pee
you can
shark?
contract that in porta potties at country music festivals.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Jalen with the super. Hey guys, love y'all. Have you seen I Saw the Devil?
Have not.
No.
Isn't that with Tom Holland? If I'm thinking,
That's Devil All the Time.
oh yeah, then no, I have not seen this.
Haven't seen it.
Have not. I just put it on the list.
We'll investigate. Thank you so much. Robbie Runzel, movies to watch. The Judge. We'll go through these and then we'll talk about it. Yep. The Judge with Robert Downey and Robert Duvall. Killers of the Flower Moon with Leo, Rob De Niro, Brendan Fraser, and John Lithgow. Yes. So The Judge, I have seen. The Killers of the Flower Moon is on the list to eventually get, but I've seen The Judge.
Yeah, I've not seen either one of those. I waited for Killers of the Flower Moon for the channel. So
Neither. Same.
yeah.
Yeah, saw The Judge. Phenomenal movie. Have not seen Killers of the Flower Moon though.
Judge is phenomenal, by the way, so I can't wait for these guys to react to it who
incredible
hasn't seen it
film.
here.
Yeah, it's been a while. I only saw it once, but it's incredible.
Holy shit, guys. I think we might have caught up. Maybe? Nope. We're almost there.
He's always so hopeful.
Gearzilla.
Great fans keep
Yep.
doing.
And I mean
super
that in a
chats,
good
which is
way. I'm just
awesome.
trying to
Right,
catch up
yeah.
so we could be, so I can be
We were going to
engaging
come on
here.
so I could say a few words about being a dick and roll
2
into
hours
this.
later.
So 2
Yeah.
hours later.
Gearzilla. Play Poppy's Playtime. Also, God of War. Much love. God of War is coming.
It is
2018.
Coming
God of War.
very soon.
God of War
Very
2018. We should highlight that.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna play.
Ramiro Gandalf. I know Big 3 is impossible, but hey, dreaming only cost 5 cents.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh,
is
Baldur's Gate
referencing,
3.
Yeah.
Hey, that might happen. Big 3. Baldur's Gate 3. That might happen, not going to lie. I know we've actually had a decent amount of requests for that, so. Go for it. Don't
I
butcher.
love it when they do this.
Don't butcher.
Oh no, the Daves are fighting again.
Kawe Pasos. Kawe? So, Kawe.
Hopefully you got it right. All right. Hello, guys. I'm from Brazil and love your reactions. Definitely recommend the movie City of God. Success always.
I've heard of it.
I've
Never heard of it.
Yeah, I've heard of that one. Have not seen it.
Boom.
Thank you.
Gots chalks it up. Interesting. Rocking Positivity. Watch Rock in Black Lagoon.
Oh, this is, people have brought that up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's been a few for that one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's on the list.
Just made the list.
Josh Gibson with the super. I have heard you guys bring it up a lot, but have you considered Voltron Legendary Defenders? Also, Tron Legacy and Detective Pikachu would be awesome. So, Tron Legacy, all the Tron films, I think are on the list because I think some of us haven't seen them.
I've never seen them.
Detective Pikachu, if I think the one that I'm thinking of correctly with
Ryan
Ryan
Reynolds.
Reynolds,
Yeah, he's
that is
the
on the
voice.
list because I think some of the guys haven't seen it here.
I've seen it. It's hilarious.
Yeah, have not seen that. Of course, I've seen the Voltron cartoons, being that I'm a child of the 80s, and he was one of my favorites. Had the die-cast metal toys, so be looking forward to all of that.
Algendiro Ray. Probably butchered that, but hey, just keep consistency with what I'm doing tonight. Alejandro, there we go. Jesus Christ. Do you have plans to set up a Discord server for the channel and the fans? So technically, there was a very gracious Patreon member, I think, has it set up, but due to some fun security ventures that I'm on, I had him pause what he was doing on that, but eventually the Discord will come. Allison.
Yeah, we did.
I think Allison, I think you're a YouTube member. So thank you very much for your support over there. Thank you for your
thank
support
you.
here. Hey guys, would be very cool to see you guys watch something y'all haven't seen in years, something to refresh the mind and maybe change your opinions on it. Sometimes things change with age and time. I will say, and I think we've said it somewhere on some reaction in here,
Gladiator.
Yeah.
Gladiator for you guys.
It was- it hit us all
Seeing
different.
something from a long time ago, and now seeing it, as we've seasoned a bit in age.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it definitely does hit. So, Allison, feel free to drop some recommendations. I do know we've talked about
Can't even say
Beetlejuice for like a refresh
yeah.
because it's been years.
Yeah.
that would be a
been
good
years.
one to rewatch, I think, before we dive into the sequel, because
Yep.
it's going to be so much fun to watch them back to back, I think.
Thank you very much, Allison, for the super. All right. Actually, guys, I think couple, and we're almost caught up. Look at that.
You guys are awesome. You guys are the greatest.
Sarika H, super sticker. So thank you very much for that. Optimus Prime.
Yes.
Justin, what's next in the Indian movies? I'd have to go back in my documents and see actually what's next, because I don't remember off the top of my head. But something's coming soon here.
Yeah, and somebody asked, we did do Solar. That's in our library.
Well, they're asking
Pokemon.
Think about it.
Yeah, Pokemon. Yeah.
Yeah,
Am I saying that wrong?
No, they're saying some of the Pokemon names.
Oh yeah, I'd butcher it. You're right. I'd butcher it. All right.
Content gold. Oh yeah, they have weird names.
Tarsh, not trash. Or wait. Hold on. I jumped the line. Tigrin. Zarian. Hey guys, love your reaction videos. Please consider watching HBO miniseries The Night Of. Keep up the great work. I haven't heard of that one. Night Of?
Night of? No.
No.
We will definitely investigate that one. All right, now Tarsh, not trash. Thank you for the super. Has anyone suggested Blue Eye Samurai? A must. Yes. That is on the list. That is coming for sure.
Yeah.
The W family. Please watch the 2002 Count of Monte Cristo.
Haven't seen it.
Haven't even heard of
I haven't
it.
seen that one either.
Yeah, I'm aware of the story a bit, but haven't seen this movie.
Don't know that story.
Like, don't tell for gods.
Okay, so we're actually getting there.
Okay, there we go.
Ramiro Gandalf. Chat keeps bringing up City of God. It's brutal Brazilian film you should check out.
Okay.
You had me at brutal.
Heck yeah.
That'll be
Check it out.
Yep.
That'll be an interesting one.
Bud's Art with the super sticker.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Buds.
Hey,
That was his
and we
third super.
can see the stickers now.
Yeah, because we're switching screens.
Yeah.
Ethan, would you guys consider playing PlayStation VR?
Well, it depends. Is that
Yeah.
Ohio State in your avatar there? That might depend.
It does look like Ohio
Yeah,
State.
that looks like
OH!
No, do not.
OH!
It'd be fun to play that, especially if one of us is recording it outside and playing it, and they run into the wall.
Yeah, that's one where
I've seen that a
You got to
lot.
get like a first person view and watching them playing
Yeah.
it.
All right. DP Clicks 3.0 just saw the review rant Oak had. A Shrek burst. It happens. Relax. His react was mine when I do hard work and make a sandwich and someone else ate it.
He
Became Shrek. And became Shrek.
I became Shrek. Yeah,
That'll happen to the best of
had a
us.
bit of a moment there.
It happens.
Right, there we go.
Space Baby Ted.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely
Space
love
Baby.
the content you guys put out. Thank you for everything you do. I know season 4 of The Boys is coming very soon.
Diabolical.
But I would love to see you guys watch The Boys Diabolical animated series. It is on the list. It is
There's
on
an
the list.
animated series.
Yep.
Huh, there we go.
Didn't even know.
Okay.
Yep, it is on the list.
Gonna have to get to that.
All right. Lou HDZ. What option is better? YouTube member or Patreon? I'm a Patreon member. Do you offer different things? So no, Lou, it's the same for YouTube members and Patreon. So whatever Patreon gets, YouTube members get. I would say the only difference is if Patreon's available where you are, you get a little bit better, slightly better organization of all the content versus YouTube members. So unfortunately, the way the YouTube members page is, it's just that YouTube feed, and that's unfortunately it. So I guess it's just whatever works best for you.
Yeah, whatever you're available to use,
Yeah.
or whatever you can use.
Yep.
That's kind of why it was put out there. Yeah.
Edward J. Unfortunately, I can't see the.
Robin.
Robinson?
Well, there's more to it. It looks like
Probably
Edward J.
Robinson.
Robin and ... Positivity, energy for you guys. Salute. Thank you. Hey, no, thank you.
Thank you, and thank all of you,
Yeah.
obviously.
No, it just does all that.
Okay.
All right. Whoop. Let's back it up.
There's the next one.
There you go.
Right there. All right. Kyle, Black Sails. If you guys haven't seen it,
Have not.
Yeah, been a
seen
lot of
Black
requests
Sails.
for Black
I've
Sails.
not seen it.
I have not
Looking
seen it.
forward.
I do
have
think
not
that
seen
one might be on the list.
Pirate movie?
Yeah,
It is.
yeah. There's been
Pirates.
a lot of requests.
Adrian.
You know,
Adrian.
Okay, because everyone needs the old 96
96er.
The Great Outdoors. God, I would love to watch that again. It's been a minute.
there's nothing left there but fat and grizzle.
You gotta eat the gristle.
He's
Gotta
not,
eat the
he's
grizzle.
not
Look,
finished.
look, if I can get a dessert down, I'm thinking throwing some T-shirts for the kids.
What was
Get
it?
off me! Get off me!
What was it? Horny the Bear?
Yeah.
Smokey's cousin?
Shilana, the oak tree woman.
Get off me, you son of a uncle! Uncle!
right.
Get off me, you son of a.
All right, Morgan, thank you for the super. Would you guys ever consider making like a review video where you make a top 5 or whatever your favorite favorite films, TV you've reacted to over the years? I would say usually at the beginning of the year we do like our top 5 for the year of what we reacted to.
Previous year,
Yeah.
yeah.
So like in about 6
So
months.
January
we'll do that
of
again.
25. We'll
Yep,
be
January
doing everything
25,
for
we'll actually do a
24.
live stream of what
Yep.
we reacted to in 2024 for our top 5s.
But yeah, not all time, but of the year.
Yeah, because otherwise, if we do all time, that's
Yeah, that gets
Ooh.
kind
Yeah,
of
that
crazy.
gets
because
real
then
tricky.
you'll forget something you watched. You know.
Yep.
Alejandro Ray. Thank you for the super chat. Red 1 and 2 should be on the list. Bruce Willis instant classic. I've seen the first one.
I have seen the first
I
one.
don't believe I've seen the second one though.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of those.
I haven't seen any either. Looking forward to though, because it is on the list.
Daniel Albacete. Hey guys, after Attack on Titan, you should consider Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Also, City of God, the best Brazilian
Okay.
movie ever. So a lot of recommendations
Yeah, a lot
for
for
City
that.
of God.
Yep, again for Attack on Titan, when that gets near its completion, YouTube members and Patreon will be voting on what they want for a next to follow AOT. All right, Optimus Prime. What if next in the Marvel side? It's coming. It's definitely coming. I've seen season 1.
I have
I've
not
held
seen
off
any.
seeing season 2 for the channel here. So
Yep, us casual Marvel fans
Haven't
have
seen
not.
any of it.
I haven't seen the first season either, though, so this will be fun for me.
Like, scroll up once. I just want to read this comment. This isn't a super chat, but I want to read it. Assy Sec, you guys are literally all my little brother watches. So this makes him feel good and laugh. Oh, fuck.
he's battling cancer, and your positivity is so contagious, and it's good for him. Thank you for
So you guys,
your
this is
Yeah,
fun.
thank you, Assy.
This is why I
Thank
wanted
you.
to come on here tonight, guys. Is because, you know, like somebody like this that's watching the channel, and like if that movie was their favorite movie, and then they were like, "Oh, we want to see what they thought of it," and we were like, "Oh, it sucked." They were like, "Oh, that's disappointing," and then my thing at the end, like that's why we wanted to come on here tonight. We wish your brother the best. Hard to put into words how much it means that somebody who's going through that can watch our channel and get enjoyment out of it. But that right there, that's why I wanted to come on here tonight. It wasn't about like, oh, we need to make some public apology for doing dumb shit on the channel. And by we, I mean me. But thank you for sharing that with us.
Yes, that we wish the best for the little man there. Josh Gibson, me again. Wanted to say thank you. You guys are amazing. I just had a newborn. Hey, congratulations! Your life.
Congratulations.
If it's your first, I don't want to make assumptions, but I'm going to. If it's your first, life changing. Second one, still life changing. Third, fourth, doesn't matter. Life changing. In November, and he loves watching your reactions. Well, thank you. One more for the Marvel fans, but ever considered Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
I've seen parts of 'em.
Yeah, that one hasn't
Most
gotten a
of
lot of
seasons
traction
1
for
and 2.
recommendations.
Yeah.
We can look into it, but that one hasn't gained much traction so far. But that's not saying no. It's just
It'll be
Maybe.
interesting now going back to, because I want to say it started in like 2013. So like you'd have to, and they kept in line with the movies of the time. So that's where that would be rather interesting.
Asher was super late to the party. Hope this isn't about Spirit. Yeah, it was. Asher, you might have to go back to the beginning. But
a lot to unpack
we
here.
evolved into this crazy madness.
It's been awesome.
All right, WeeWoo_98. Hey, y'all. Oh, sorry, Zach Arnold with a super sticker. Appreciate the super
Thank
sticker.
you for a super sticker.
WeeWoo98. Hey, y'all. Have any of you seen 1974 version of Where the Red Fern Grows?
Yes,
Definitely recommend.
I watched that in school. That was pretty incredible. remember seeing that as a kid. And I was actually just talking to my brother about that movie this weekend, and I forget how it came up. But yeah, we were talking about that super impactful book, especially at the age I was.
Letha May, I didn't.
wow.
One of our mods. One of our mods.
I had I didn't know that. So if you're seeing the comment we're reading, we scroll back up. Letha had said, somebody had commented, sorry for your loss, and I had Dave scroll back up because I was confused about the comment on the little guy with cancer. But Letha, we didn't know that about your sister, so I can say sorry as many times. I know that feels pretty trivial coming from something like that, but we didn't know. So thank you for sharing that with us.
Yeah, much love to you. Absolutely.
Yep. And
Love you
sorry for what
immensely.
you're currently going through. I think I had discussions with you about a certain situation that Mother Nature brought to you, if I remember correctly. So hope all is going well there too. Again, sorry for your loss on that. Did not know that.
Much love, and we'll continue to try our best to keep you entertained for anything you need help with.
Sinwin, I just discovered you this week. Oh, well, thank you.
What a week it
Yeah,
was.
Enjoying
perfect
you all.
timing.
Along the lines of love and basketball and the best man, I'd love to see you react to The Brothers, and 2 can play that game. Big hugs. We can investigate The Brothers because I haven't heard of it, and then 2 can play that game is on the list.
Yeah, I think The Brothers has a pretty amazing lineup of actors, if it's the one I'm thinking of, but I have not seen it.
I have not seen it.
No, I have not seen either of those films.
All right, Ramiro Gandalf is back again. Wow, thank you so much for your generous support tonight. My favorite movie of all times, Santino, is Parent Trap. I would love for you to add that to the list if at all possible. I have not seen Parent Trap.
Yeah, it was Lindsay Lohan's big breakout role.
Is Jamie Lee Curtis in that too?
That's
That's like
I think that's trading.
no, the one with which one are you
17
thinking of?
again? Is that?
there's 17 again, and then there's like 13 going
17
on
again.
30,
That's with
but-
Jennifer Garner, or that's 13 going on.
That's
30.
13 going on 30.
Trading. It's like Trading Places, or whatever. That's Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan. They switch
That's
bodies.
the one. Yeah, Trading.
Parent
Well, no,
Trap.
Trading Places is Eddie Murphy and
Well,
Dan
Trading
Aykroyd.
Places. Yeah, but the other one.
That's the theme of
yes.
it. Yeah.
And then I think the Parent Trap. That's the one with a young Jennifer Love Hewitt and a group of kids. They trap their
Yeah.
parents in a basement.
Yeah, and I think Lindsay plays 2 characters in that.
Yeah.
Not in that one. That's
Not
in a.
Parent Trap?
Look at
Not
look
a-
at Andy.
Either
Freaky
way.
Friday. Oh, Freaky Friday.
Yeah, Freaky
Oh, that's
Friday.
what it
Thank
is.
you.
We're sitting over here stumbling and
Bumbling and
trying
tumbling.
to figure out these 90s.
By the way, I haven't seen. No, I have seen Freaky Friday. Yes, I have seen that one. Just not Parent Trap.
Yeah, 17 against Zac Efron and Matthew.
That
Perry.
is a good one.
and Matthew Perry.
That is a good one. Have you guys seen?
I've
17?
seen.
I haven't
bits.
seen. No, I haven't seen any.
Oh,
of those.
you 2 are in for a
I haven't
show.
seen any of it.
It's our guy Zach. All right. Shit. Where did I leave off? All right. Let me go.
That one right there, yeah.
Right here. Parent Trap. Okay. Wicked Rage. I told you guys. Wicked Rage. Love you guys and your reactions. Love you, Oak. Thank you for never being ashamed to show your emotions. You guys rock.
Yeah,
Thank you,
it's,
guys.
look, it's just easier to be, your authentic self, wear your heart on your sleeve, than to try to hide all that and play some sort of macho act. That's not what we're here for. So thank you.
All right. Cringetronic Plays. Back again. Thank you so much. 80s comedy, Strange Brew.
It's classic.
Never seen it,
With that
surprisingly. Rick
mouse in the
Moranis
bottle.
and
haven't
Dave
seen it
Thomas.
either.
I haven't seen it forever. I
Yeah.
remember seeing it when I was a kid, but haven't seen it in forever.
Yeah, I probably saw it in the early 2000s, I think.
Is that the one where they say hoser?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Take
that's
off, eh?
that's the only thing I know about it.
Hoser.
And then Rick Moranis.
Yeah.
Sarika H. I think he's one of. I think this person's one of our mods. And caught up. Nope, we're not caught up anymore. Zion Jacob. Thank you for the super chat, by the way.
Oh, yeah,
Zion Jacob with a sticker. We can't see it on this screen, but we appreciate it. Thank you so much.
for the sticker.
Adrian's back. Forgotten World War II Spielberg movie, Empire of the Sun. Wow, Christian Bale is a kid actor with.
Yeah.
fantastic
Well, yeah, he
story.
was
Highly
one
recommend.
of the newsies.
Never even knew about
I
this
did
film.
not know that, and it's weird to hear the words "forgotten."
Write it
and
down, Answer.
Spielberg-
Write it down.
Forgotten and Spielberg in the same sentence. So
Alrighty. We are. Hey, the super chats are. We'll get to yours though. All right, hold on. All right, where did I leave off? Right there. Hey, we actually might be caught up here again. All right, we might be caught up. Hold on, folks. Hold on. Okay, right there. Boom.
All right.
Tarnish, not trash. One more. Red Dog Aussie movie. Would love to see you react to. It's beautiful, based on true story movie you will love.
Oh, I haven't seen
Is it about Clifford?
Of course you would. Haven't seen it.
Thank you for the super.
Thank you for the super.
Yeah, thank you.
Allison, thank you for coming back and giving us your tidbits here. Glad you all are playing The Walking Dead, by the way. Yes, can't wait to play some more. Can't wait to see more. Yep. Would love to see you guys rewatch The Breakfast Club. God, I have not seen that in forever.
Yeah.
Would love to.
I haven't seen it in a minute, but of course I've seen it 100 times. But
Love it.
phenomenal film.
Yeah. Well, maybe we should do a little Brat Pack theme.
Yeah.
Movie
There is a
St. Elmo's-
documentary about
St.
the Brat
Elmo's-
Pack coming out.
Do St.
Hey,
Elmo's
Allison,
Fire,
good
Breakfast
suggestion.
Club, and Pretty in Pink, and all those.
16 Candles.
16
Now,
candles.
there's some of them that I saw probably just once when I was like really young.
Yeah.
So I would probably
Keep
be
the
lost.
suggestions coming, Allison.
Yeah.
Appreciate the
Good
super.
work.
And thank you again for your support on YouTube members. Zach Arnold, love you guys. Have you seen The Legend of Vox Machina? It is an amazing animated fantasy series based on D&D campaign. All right, that is actually on the list.
Yep, that's been requested. I always get that mixed up with Ex Machina whenever somebody's requested. I'm like, okay, which one is that? Is that the D&D one or the other one?
Ramiro Gandalf. So if these super chats keep coming, you stay live. I could really test your endurance. Hey,
For him, it's like,
you're dedicated.
It's creeping up on midnight here where we're
We are
from.
dedicated.
Where
here.
is he
Yeah.
at?
those are the ones where it's like a nickel for him every time. he
Oh,
chats.
that's
Yeah.
right.
It's like
That's
coming-
right. That was his joke
Yeah, it's like
before.
in Brazil or
You know, they
Argentina.
cost me a nickel,
Yeah.
so I'm going to
Cost
keep
me
it
a
going.
nickel. Since it's 2 nights in a row, is it possible for you guys to stream the night of SummerSlam in August? The WrestleMania one was such a lovely time, fun blast with y'all, and love to chat and banter with my fellow wrestling best friends, Bad Medicine. Hey, you know what? We are going to consider it because I feel like night 2 would have been an awesome stream too.
Yeah.
It's just schedules only worked out for the one night.
Yep.
We'll try to make the schedule work out here too. And folks, for those of who are WWE fans, we are looking into the 2026
Oh, yeah.
SummerSlam 2-night event in Minneapolis. Of course, that's 2 years out. Who knows what can happen? But we are hoping to be
Yes.
there, so hopefully we see some of you there in the future.
Absolutely, that'd be awesome.
Love to.
Zion Jacob, please watch South Indian film at least once a month. It's not just one type of genre, Oak. There are so many regional languages,
Yes.
and you will get surprised. The big suggestion is Iga. That one is actually on the list.
Yeah, and we found that out about the many different regions and languages and that sort of thing. When we first started it, we had all the suggestions as to what language to watch things, and it was kind of overwhelming, but I think we got a decent handle on it now.
Folks, I don't think Wicked Lady, I don't think Oak would hate Bridgington. If you're basing it off, if I think it's the TV show that I think you're talking about, and you're probably basing it off a certain reaction, I don't think...
Yeah. So I've seen some like clips of it and stuff like that. And if you think that my Pride and Prejudice is
Yeah,
that what we're
that's the
going
one.
after? Look,
Oh,
I didn't hate the movie Pride and Prejudice. I just would have liked more courting. And look, the guy.
Yeah.
Look, and
When you know, you know.
I've seen.
When
Look,
you-
I've,
yeah, when
I've,
you know, you know.
I've
Come
seen
on.
it a second time since then. And my guy with the what does he say? This might be the finest potato. You know,
Yeah.
he wants the one sister and it doesn't work, so he goes after the second one. It
Yeah.
almost becomes like a comedy.
All right, Jason...
Olvido.
Diamond Dave, I love you, but stop editing and join more reacting.
There wouldn't be much of a product then.
Yeah.
Guy here is the backbone of the backbone of the
good
channels.
You want
so-
good quality? You want good quality?
We're working on it. We're working on something.
We'll get
Can't
something
promise, but we're working on something.
First super chat on a live stream, so thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
Nice.
Go for it, Dave.
F. Kusuma, thank you very much for the super chat. Going through a separation with the wife. You guys cheer me up. So first off,
Sorry.
we're sorry what you're going through. Haven't been through a separation in that situation, but I've certainly had some long-term relationships not work out without knowing your situation. I hope it works out, whether that means, reconciliation or going, your separate ways in a positive nature. But I know when one of my long-term relationships that ended, I went through my first two that ended. I went through some rough periods, and movies were kind of like the thing that I went to. And I will say the movie Forgetting Sarah Marshall single-handedly got me through a very bad breakup. And after watching it a million times, I felt like Bill Hader was like my best friend that I didn't really have. So I can very much relate to film and stuff being very helpful for that sort of thing. But we hope the best for you.
Yeah, Kazuma, keep your head up. You might be at rock bottom right now, and it might feel like as low as it's going to get. But I'm telling you, if you just keep your head in the game and just keep working hard to get through it, whatever the solution may be, I'm telling you, you're going to come out better on the other end.
All right. Traffy, are you going to thank you for the super chat. Are you going to continue with your plans tonight, or has it just turned into a stream night? Been listening to the whole thing. It's been a fun night. So as far as continuing with plans,
Those are out the window.
yes. So look, the whole idea was we had actually talked when we came to the studio tonight. We were going to record. I asked these guys if they would mind if we jumped on a live. I was going to make another statement on YouTube, and I'm like, look, I've already kind of made that. I think being able to come on here and talk with people would be more impactful. So the live stream kind of went in a different direction, but each time that this is brought up, we kind of want to revisit the reason that we came on here tonight. People in the comments on YouTube today were overwhelmingly supportive of our not liking the film, and nobody wanted us to apologize for not liking the movie. But I felt like an asshole for what I said, and I guess the time that I said it, I didn't think that it would have the impact that it did. Which, look, it's a privilege to be able to have this type of audience.
And we did have this run with our Patreon and YouTube members too, and they of course had the same 50-50 kind of reaction too. So we want to acknowledge them too here.
So, and I think some people, and look, I really appreciate the support in the feed, and so we see some comments popping in like, oh, it's your opinion, like, don't apologize for your opinion, and that I'm not. Like, I didn't love the film. I will say I did go back and watch it in English, and it is a drastically different experience. I wish we would have watched it in English the first time. I don't know that it would have drastically changed my opinion of it, but I feel like I probably wouldn't have gone the direction I did. But that's not an excuse for throwing stones at people who did like it. So I've seen a lot of stick by your opinion, which we are, but again, that's not really what this was about. It was about the comments that I make. And look, and that was the other thing is I came to the studio tonight, and the first thing that I did was apologize to these guys, because look, at the end of the day, these are my business partners. They're my friends, and we've been through a lot. We've put so much work into this channel the last kind of 5 years, and for me to just go sideways, an answer. If you watch the reaction answer at the end of the video, it was like he gave me like the wrap it up version of like, okay, all right, that's enough. But yeah, so I'm happy the direction it took, because it's actually been a very unexpected, fun kind of chat back and forth. But didn't plan on going this long.
No.
But hey, this is a good time.
Yep. So thank you for the super Traffy.
JXear, can't wait for the smile reaction. Love the horror. Thank you for the super chat.
Coming on Patreon this week.
Yeah,
that was a fun one to watch.
Yep. I'll give no other spoilers.
A lot of smiling.
Is that
here we go. Here we go.
Marta.
Some more. All right.
Marta, Thank you for the super chat, Marta. It's me again. If you can consider the Western film Magnificent Seven with Denzel and Chris Pratt. Again, you guys are amazing. Love you. I have seen the Magnificent Seven. I thought it was phenomenal. I'm not sure about you guys.
Nope.
But,
Yep, I have not seen that one, but I do love a good Western.
Oh, it is. Oh, she.
I have not seen this
Marta
one.
is not kidding. That one is good.
Have not seen this one.
More
I like my old Western.
I think that one is actually on the list.
courting and pillowing.
Yeah.
Tombstone is kind of an old
All right,
one.
here we go.
Now, you're right, it is.
Oh man, this thing kicked me all the way. Okay, here we go.
Okay, next super chat coming up. Lola Sioka. The oak for home for the person I'll become if I ever met you in real life. Love you guys. Your reaction never failed to cheer me up. Cheer my family up. Thank you. So a little, I don't know if there's a little bit of a language barrier, or there, I'm not 100% sure what you meant by the beginning of it, but the second part of it, we love you guys too. Like I said, you know, we started this channel a long time ago and never imagined we'd have this sort of reach, and here we are creeping up on 300,000 subscribers on YouTube.
All happens because of you.
And thank you so much.
Ramiro's back. F yeah, Super Chat Marathon. Chat at me with messages you want to send. I can't.
He's getting it on the
Hey, it only cost him 5 cents,
5
folks.
cents.
Yep.
All right, Johnny Blue. Oh, you're still live. Then just for funsies, who do you relate to the most with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle boys? The answer is given off Mikey vibes.
Oh yeah, that's because I'm just a party dude.
Yeah,
Pork rind.
I could see that.
Pork rind.
Is there a Ninja Turtle that gets actors continuously wrong in every movie that he watches and calls them by the wrong name?
It would be Raph.
Because that would be me.
He'd be Raph.
You'd be Raffi. Well, you'd be Donnie.
I'd be
Well, it
Donner,
depends. Is he-
Donner
Is he Raph in the
Leonardo
cartoon or the
leads, but
movie?
Donatello does machines.
Yeah, Donald.
I always
And Raphael's rude but crude. Michelangelo's just a party dude.
I always fancied myself
It's
as
just
a
the
Leonardo
lyrics.
kind of guy, but I liked Donatello's purple, and I was always a big fan of the bow staff.
Hey, I would love to actually go back and watch the first one again because
Yeah.
it's been
I saw that in the theater.
I can't tell you the last time I've ever seen it. Thank you again, Johnny.
First one was good, but it's
It'd be
dark.
Leo or Donnie for me, and one of the two.
Donardo.
Donardo. Why does it keep kicking me?
One thing I will say, there's a lot of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle toys and merch still in stores. Which,
Oh,
Yeah.
in fact,
I had the
you know what?
van.
This very morning, my 3.5-year-old had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pajamas on. So
Even better. All right.
Still have the
Blitzy.
on.
You have to play GOW Trilogy instead of the cutscenes. But if you want to play 2018 first, I advise playing it without watching cutscenes from the OG games. So now this is intriguing, folks.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is kind of important. I feel like we're getting... See, this is where it gets weird. Because when we have the 50-50 crowd, it's hard to be like, okay,
Yeah.
which way do we go?
So Blitzy, this is the majority of the feedback that we've kind of gotten has said start with 2018, but then people said there's a lot of lore. Look, all I know is it's a big jacked up dude who looks like he's either really pasty or painted white. I really don't know, with some red makeup on. And bodybuilders love to cosplay as him. But that's as far as we know. But kind of what people said is that there's a lot of backstory, in that if we just start with 2018, it won't feel like it would spoiled. It would just feel like we're a little bit lost as far as how the story got to where it's at. So that's kind of the majority of the comments, are to watch the cutscenes for the first three, just to understand how the story got to where it's at in the beginning of 2018. But honestly, that's as much as I can say.
And then
I
there's
know.
also a God of War Ascension that I saw came after, because I just looked at the timeline of games. Does that have like no bearing whatsoever then in the 18 game?
Yeah, that's a
So, because I equate it to, like, as much as we love, you know, I use the Rocky reference. You don't start out at Rocky 4, you start at Rocky 1 and watch through. So that's just my theory of it. So just let us know what is the best way to approach this.
yeah.
Okay,
I
so
really would like to know the lore.
Blitzy, okay. I remember Blitzy. Let me catch you up over here so you guys can see some live stuff.
Okay.
Maya, I just saw your comment to Letha, and where did it go? I want the guys to see it. I
There was
probably
one. No, you just went.
right here. basically, Maya, you had the kind of similar experience that Letha did. So sorry for your loss on that too.
so
Just
sorry.
want to acknowledge that while I saw it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Here's the current comments, so you guys can see if there's talking about the old God of War. Let me go over here and refresh this because we left off on Blitzy. Yada ba ba ba. I'm loving it.
I did see that Ramiro asked if there's a way to find out who sent the most super chats because he said he's egotistical like that.
All right, Blitzy. Hopefully we got your comment there.
Yeah.
All right, Kit DSU. Check out more of South Korea's filmography. They are great at wide range of genre, especially when it comes to crime, thriller, and drama. Start with Train to Busan or Kingdom. So Train to
Yep,
Busan.
Train to Busan, I've heard of.
Yeah.
Mason Quinn and I have on the channel.
Oh,
The only two
yeah,
that
we
haven't
do have
seen it.
that.
Yep, the only two that haven't seen it is Answer and Oak. Hopefully, we can get those guys doing it something for their reaction for you guys, and then we can all watch Train.
Yep.
2.
Sequel.
And then as far as Kingdom, that is definitely on the list because it has zombies.
Yeah.
All right, Mortem. Thank you for being part of our lives. You make our days less lonely. I hope you react to Blind Spot, Demon Slayer, Erased, Alice in Borderland. Keep up the good work and much love from the Philippines. For sure, some of those are on the list, and we'll have to actually investigate the other ones. And thank you for allowing us to be part of your life
Yeah.
because obviously you get to watch us through a screen. You all get to watch us through a screen. We understand life is important, and you guys could probably do a million better things, but instead you watch
choose to
us
be
for
with us,
schmucks
yeah.
on your screen, so we appreciate
schmucks.
the time that you invest in us. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys. Again, I've said it a million times. This all only happens because of
Yeah.
you, and it's so great being able to do these lives, interact with all of you, getting to sort of know you guys a little bit, if that's not too weird. And it's fun starting to see some of the personalities come through from a number of the names that we remember. So that's always fun.
Tom W. with a super chat. Thank you very much. Has anyone watched or recommend watching Vikings? It has been recommended. I think.
Yep.
Oak-
I've seen all of it, love it. It is incredibly badass. So,
All right. Fly Guy. Friend of mine accidentally got hit below the belt. I instinctively said, "The old Blake shot." He was like, "What the F?" Guess that's part of my lingo now. Laugh out loud. Fly Guy.
hey,
That is awesome.
that's definitely not an oblique shot, but
Well,
we appreciate you thinking of us.
he just knows that if it's an oblique shot, he's down, but he's not out.
He's going to be okay.
that's-
All right, so here's what God of War comment. Started 18, my first experience with the franchise, and then loved it. Then I went back and watched 1 to 3 before the newest game.
Okay.
So that helps. Okay, back at it. All right. Adam's Apple Alex had a super sticker, looks like. I don't know if that was meant to be a super sticker, but if it is, thank you.
We love our stickers
I'm going to
here.
just double check here, Alex.
Yep.
Oh, yep, there it
This
is.
is
Okay, so
number
it's his
one in the
first one.
hearts.
First one.
Hey.
Celebrate. Well,
Thank
those
you,
ones.
Adams Apple Alex. Jason, please react. Thank you for the super. Please reacting to Netflix series Gentlemen. We will investigate that.
Can't
one.
wait.
I heard isn't Guy part of that?
Yeah, Guy Ritchie's a part of it, and our guy from the Divergent series, Theo.
Theo.
is in that.
I bet he's shirtless.
He's the lead.
Bet he's
Oh,
shirtless.
jeez. Okay. settle down.
Wicked Lady, thank you for the super. X-Men 97. I don't know if you're X-Men fans. Also, I would love to see you play my favorite game trilogy, Mass Effect. I think Mass Effect is on the list, and X-Men 97 is coming eventually.
Mass Effect, I believe, is a huge first-person shooter. So
Tremendous.
Love my
All right,
first
round 47. Here we go. Marathon, y'all. We're doing this. All right.
I can go all night.
All night. Charisma. All right, Ramiro, you are back at it again, Ramiro. I'm hearing Sensei from Netflix in the chat and what are, if any, the Star Wars plans for the channel? Star Wars is coming. I'm thinking, I know I said this before last year, excuse me.
Control yourself.
I think mainly Q4 of this year is what we're shooting for Star Wars. That is for sure a planned thing. Hopefully at the end of the year. Edward J. Robinson, Spirited is my fave, and we are pretentious.
Yeah, guys, that's the word. That's the word right there. That's the one that really.
I don't know, Edward.
Add it to the list
Edward J. I hope.
banned words.
Yep, Edward J. I want to assume that you've been here through some of the explanations.
Yeah, so you know the gist of it.
Yeah, that's why we're here tonight. So, but seems like the emoji kind of it's in good spirits. So thank you for taking
Here,
that.
let's bring it on the big screen. so
Thank
we
you
can
for
see the
taking that
emoji.
with.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you for
Yeah.
taking that as well as you have, Edward. I appreciate
Edward,
that.
I hope you're still here so you could so we can at least acknowledge, because I'd hate for him to come from Spirit right away over
Yeah.
here and then say it and then wasn't hearing it.
Yeah, and it didn't get the whole.
So Edward, I
vegan-
hope you respond back. It doesn't have to be a super.
geez. Yeah, Edward. If you
It's
just
fine.
came from Spirited and didn't see this whole video started so I could address the things that I had said. It turned into kind
Which
of
was
something
pretentious.
else, which was pretentious. So yeah,
All right. Adrian, been watching the channel on Patreon for a while. Keep up the honest, good reactions. Very entertaining. Y'all rock. Forgotten 90s movies. The Frighteners stars Michael J. Fox,
Yeah.
directed by
Oh,
Peter
nice.
Jackson.
Jackson,
I've never even
yeah.
heard of that.
How have I never heard
Yeah.
of a Michael J. Fox movie?
I haven't seen it. All I remember is like the faces coming through the wall, which becomes like almost plasticky, sorta. And I remember it having a lot of hype about it.
I don't
Yeah.
remember.
I have been doing batting practice 3 hours. Come on now. All right.
Tell them whose game it is.
Whose game is this? It's not mine. Because I pronounce everything wrong.
We've got
All
more
right,
viewers than natural.
let's see. I'm not getting a refresh over here. Oh, we're not. All right. Look at this.
Ramiro, he is back. Oh, by the way, your channel has already achieved the impossible. It's got me looking forward to Monday. There we go. Thank you for the
All
super
right.
chat.
Thank you.
Monday.
Monday. All right, Ramiro's back again.
All right, you say it, sir. Let's see.
Hey,
Thank you for the super. All right.
night long. All night.
I know we need some Lionel Richie right now.
Tom W,
too.
thank you for the super chat. Been watching you guys for a while, but don't get to watch every reaction, so maybe I've missed you guys say this, but what was the decision to watch subbed instead of dubbed?
So,
Us.
again, for example's sake, Spirited probably. Let me back up and give some context. Mason Quinn and I did Squid Games.
Yep.
Mason Quinn's genius idea at that time was, hey, let's watch the English sub or dub. So we watched the English dub for episode 1.
I thought this will be great. And nobody else is doing it.
Yep. And the comments kept pretty much almost every comment on that was, why are you doing this?
Yes.
So from there
What were
on,
you
it was kind of
thinking?
a lesson learned. So now we always at least try first with the original language as much as possible if it's given, because Raid 2 is an exception. We were forced to do that one because that was all that was available for us, and we can't rent it on Apple TV Plus because of the security on Apple would have blocked the screen anyway. So moving forward with at least like a Studio G movie, or maybe even some of the other anime movies, I think it might be in our best interest to at least consider doing more in the dub version for our sake and for yours. For the most part, I know some people aren't going to like that because of the talented voice acting that the original actors, voice actors do for it versus the English actors. So I think at least for for now, we'll probably really consider the English dub moving forward.
And Studio G, everybody has said they do a very good job with the English dubs, and I did watch Spirited Away in the English dub, and they did a phenomenal job on it. So I think that would have made would we have loved it? I'm not going to say that, but I think it would have had a drastic impact on the experience that we had watching it.
Hiya, Momo. Hiya, it's the Pink Fetish on Patreon. Just want to say I love you guys' channel. I work remotely, so watching you guys during my shift makes it less lonely.
Oh,
Hey, there we go.
Hey, well,
We
thanks for
appreciate
the thanks for the number one
Yeah.
super chat, and
Yeah, thanks for checking in.
glad we could help out.
Super
Celebrate
chat
their
on a
first.
live-
Well,
Yeah.
At my job, I
Thank you.
have to kind of hide my phone at my job and make sure nobody sees what I'm really up to during the day.
I don't.
Yeah, lucky fella.
Oh, we were almost caught up, too. Look at that. All right. Jason's back. React to AOT with the Scout Regiment jackets on the final. Hey.
Never know.
Never know. Wink,
Never
wink.
say never.
Never know.
Never
yeah, but
know.
are we Scout or?
Hey, Kid Israel.
Hey,
How you
kid.
doing? When is the next Walking Dead Telltale coming? It was actually supposed to be tomorrow. We were actually supposed to game it tonight for you guys tomorrow, but obviously we've been here doing a live chat, so maybe this
change.
week, if it's not going to be, it's going to come sometime this week. We're going to force something in there. Thank you, Kid Israel. Did we? Oh, no, missed one. Oh, here we go. Ramiro, you crew. I'm seeing a lot of Troy and Kingdom of Heaven recommendations. What's the scoop? Hey, so Troy, I have never seen. That is on the list.
Yep.
I have seen it.
I've seen Troy.
I've seen Troy.
but
And
not
it's
not
good.
Kingdom
Not
of Heaven.
Kingdom of Heaven.
Yeah.
I never even heard of Kingdom of Heaven. So
Same.
there you go, Ramiro.
So there you have it.
Oh my God,
Oh,
are
look
we
at
caught
that.
up?
We're all
team.
caught up.
All right.
Team, we did it. Put your paws in. Put your paws in,
You
team.
put your
put it in
paws
like
in.
the shield.
Like the shield. How about that? Let's see the fist. Let's see the fist in the soup or in the chats.
Sierra Hotel Indigo Echo Lima
did it.
Delta.
I feel like the answer is in the FBI and
did
he
it.
can't say his actual job. Maybe he is.
He does some things.
Maybe the answer is in the FBI.
I do some things. I
But
do some stuff.
This was so much fun, guys. Thank you all for joining us. This took a turn that we did not expect, but it was a lot of fun either way.
Yeah, one more time as we exit here, just in case if there are people just joining or skipping a lot. Dave, you want to just say one more
so
time?
if you're just joining, if you skipped, if you're watching this after and you skipped all the way to the end to see what was going on, the reason for the start of the live stream tonight was I had seen all the feedback on YouTube and didn't feel the need to apologize for my opinions regarding the movie being good and disagreeing with whether I liked it or not. But the rant I went on, the name calling and things like that, it was kind of like a heat of the moment thing in the review, and I guess I didn't realize the impact that it was going to have on people. And I came into the studios tonight. I said to these guys, "Look, I really feel like, being able to have." My face in front of the camera. Look, that's what we do. We do reactions. So my face is in front of the camera. So for something as important as this, I didn't just want to type another comment on YouTube or whatever. So Diamond Dave said to these guys, "You mind if we go live for a little bit and I can just talk with people?" And they're like, "Yeah." And here we are 3.5 hours later, which has turned into a really positive thing. So if you are catching this, look, I didn't love the movie. I did watch it again in the English dub. It was a significantly better experience. I'm not going to say that I still loved it, but try to have a really positive community here on Bad Medicine. And so for me to go as sideways as I went, there's just no excuse for it. It's not how I want to, conduct myself. And it's not fair for these guys either to have, people jumping in the channel and being like, "Oh, you guys this," when it's not you guys, it's me. So appreciate all the support. I appreciate people saying like, "Oh, don't apologize for your opinion," but that's not what this is about. No. This is about what I said after that. So and here we are. More super chats coming in. So we're gonna have to wrap it up here pretty quick because it is after midnight here in Wisconsin. But This has been a lot of fun.
All right, so we ended there. That's when we did the celebration, and then Sinwin. I forgot to ask: have you guys seen Foxcatcher? I have seen it.
I have seen it.
Wow, what a film!
Yeah,
great.
Excuse me, I have not seen it. I only know from the Kurt Angle biography, the little bit that it was featured in there. So that's all I know.
Didn't see
Then
it.
you're in
You two
for,
haven't seen it?
I
Yeah,
have
then
not.
you're in for a
you
ride.
guys are in for
Put it on the list, answer.
It's on here.
All right,
love
Johnny
that
Blue. Thank you for the super chat. You can't be caught up. JK, have a good night, gents. And chat 07.
Why, thank you, Johnny Blue. Appreciate
Johnny.
you.
Chant,
Thank you
geez,
very much.
10? Wow. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, Ramiro, you funny guy. No, I appreciate it. Thank you. Caught up. Congratulations from the bottom of my heart. Thanks for this channel. It really helps me out with everyday stress. Thank you. Love you. No, we thank you, and we love you and all of you for spending time with us. Again, we know time is valuable, and you choose to spend it watching your screen, watching us, so we appreciate all of you because we know how much time is left on this earth.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know, guys. I'm losing it. I know.
Ivana Ferreira.
And,
thank
that's
you for the
the- hold
super
up.
chat.
There we go.
Ivana, I'm new to your channel and just want to know that I live for your AOT reactions. One of my favorite animes that most don't appreciate.
Well, we appreciate it.
love
We
it.
love it.
Love Attack on
Yeah.
Titan. Thank you for the super chat.
Titan's awesome.
Throwback from Answers Old.
Well, it's always great. We have one. Kyle again. Thank you.
Kyle.
Kyle Garreau. Thank
That's
you.
his
for the super
fifth.
Chat. Animated movies Treasure Planet and Titan AE.
I think I've heard of Titan.
Titan
AE.
AE.
I've heard of
Absolutely.
Titan AE, and I
Yeah.
believe I actually might have saw it before and put it on one of the lists. I don't know. There's like 300 movies and TV shows and video games here. We're good for the next decade.
We got
Schneider Ram Girl.
our good friend Schneider's Ram
Thank
Girl. Just want to say that you guys are the best and keep being true to yourselves. Mason Quinn, keep being the handsome devil you are. And thank you for making my life brighter and better. Love you lots. Big hugs and have a great night. Hey,
And she
that
wrote
means
that.
a lot.
He didn't add that.
Yeah, I didn't.
Being the
yeah.
handsome devil.
Yeah, I didn't add that. She didn't say that. But no, I mean, and I mean that when I say, so many of you who pop up, whether it's in the comments of the reactions or here on the live streams, you start to see a lot of the same names over and over, and you recognize some of the humor and some of the personalities, and it really does start to grow the channel into something a little bit different than what it used to be. So we absolutely, love all of you. And Schneider's Ram Girl, you've been there for us for a long time.
Very supportive.
Very supportive. Thank you very much.
Very kind words every time. This is so much fun just being with you guys on these live streams, which we can't wait to do again.
Absolutely.
Folks, we caught up again. So thank you all.
You better hurry up.
Thank you all.
There's going to be another one coming
Again,
in. I can cancel.
I thought I think another one came in.
No, I
No,
don't see it.
Am I seeing things? I am
You're
seeing things.
He's so
Folks, team, and
There we go.
again,
Hey,
we
bring it in.
appreciate
Once
you.
again.
We love you all.
Love you all.
Even though sometimes some things are said, it just happens. There was apologies said tonight, so hopefully you saw that. We appreciate you all. Thank you very much. We'll catch you on the next one.
Hey, it happens to the best of us. So for Diamond Dave, Appleton Oak, that's Mason
damn it,
Quinn.
hold on.
I almost got it out.
Almost got
Jason!
it.
Vito. Have a good night, guys. Gotta work to be a member for a long time. Man, you guys are the best. Love from the Philippines.
Oh, love the Philippines
Love back
too.
from Wisconsin.
All right, once more then for Diamond Dave Appleton. Kelly!
Kelly 999. Hey guys, please also react to the film The King's Speech. Colin Firth won an Oscar for it.
yes.
And as
Never seen
someone
it.
with a stutter, it's a super powerful. It's super powerful for me personally. It came out in 2010. Kaylee, thank you for the super
we'll
chat.
definitely give
I
that to
also
this.
used to have a stutter, and I worked through it. And shout out to you for that. I can know what you're thinking there.
Yep, thank you
Kid
very much.
Israel, time is valuable. Last week I watched 7 hours.
I mean,
stream of Red Dead Redemption 2.
But it was a quick 7 hours though, wasn't it?
7.5. 7.5
It was
if
a
you
quick
caught
7.5.
part 2.
Oh my God.
7.5 if you caught part 2.
Jaws. Thank you for another super chat, Ramiro.
Jaws movie soundtrack.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. All right, so I'm going to try and get this out real quick.
more
then.
time.
One more time for
Here we
Diamond
go.
Dave, Appleton Oak. That's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the answer. Good night, pals, and we'll see you again real soon.
Right.